welcome everybody to Potato Place Gaming. Here we are playing The Chains of Perdition, episode number 17.
Yay!
Alright, announcements.
As always, we are playing for Extra Life. Give back, game on. Play games, heal kids. There's a donation link down below. We're at like 90-some% of our goal for 2025, so that's sick. Thank you, Andreas of Fantastical Filaments. He does most of the miniatures that you see on our games here for the Chains of Perdition. Thank you, Julian at Astrograve. He did our Potato Place Gaming logo as well as our Chains of Perdition artwork. You can see the character art down there as it rolls through. You can also go to our shop and they have you get a poster that has our stuff on it, and then it has the logo and everything.
Mustache.
I don't really have any other.
What?
Hockman says I must ask you a mustache you a question.
Your mustache is real mustache.
What's your question? Yeah, but
how's everyone doing?
Last time you commented on my mustache, and now you're commenting again. So it's weird that you're saying it at this point, rather than it's weird that I have a mustache, Hockman.
I don't understand what's happening.
I don't either.
Are there any other announcements?
No, other than
I don't
the
think so.
usual
The
afterwards.
convention?
We'll do that at the end.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that at the end.
Nikki, play that intro.
Okay.
Last we left off, the Chains of Perdition arrived at the Stormwreck Atoll. Eerily quiet. You guys didn't really know what was going on. You just saw a sign that said,
Don't speak.
Yep. You kind of had a little back and forth with the mouthless harbor master. I believe Sammy kind of headed that. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You then went to the only bar in town, and you talked to a barkeeper that couldn't read.
It was a great
by
time.
pointing at pictures. You kind of communicated with the town crier, who also had no mouth, hanging out by like a little religious divination area.
Bell was gone.
Yeah, the bell around his neck was cracked, I believe. You basically got the feeling that someone or something was causing not only the fear, but also taking people's mouths away from them. I think you were able to kind of... who did you see the picture? Who drew the picture for you of the still root? I think it was the barkeep.
I think so. Well,
She drew
Sammy.
something that
No, it was the crier.
The town crier drew that?
Yeah, he drew it
somebody
in
drew
the-
that for you.
And then Sammy drew his
I thought
own
it was
version.
the ship, the guy that was...
Harbor master?
Yeah, the harbor master.
Might
I
have
thought
been.
it was him. I thought
Might
you drew it in the same.
It was somebody without a mouth.
Yeah, there's a few. I don't know. You probably would have seen
One of them drew
any
it.
of them.
One of them
Could
drew
have
it.
drawn that for you. I think somebody told you that its name was the Still Root, if I remember right.
Yeah, got that on.
You know that people are being kidnapped anytime they make noise and being taken to the middle of the atoll.
And Cersei did a thing where she sensed Fey Fiends and
Yeah.
undead and all that.
Yeah.
Did she sense 2 Feys and a Fiend, or did she sense 2 Fiends and a Fey?
I think 2 fiends and a Fey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why we're under
just
the
don't know
assumption
where-
that the still root was a fiend.
Yeah.
We just don't know what the other fiend is.
Oh, we do.
Well,
That's Bean.
We all know that.
Okay. Oh, I thought there was another. Okay.
No,
I thought there was
that's
another one that we didn't
fiend.
know.
was it 2 Fiends and 2 Feys?
No. There was 1 and 2. I thought it was 1 Fey and 2 Fiends because I thought you were the Fey.
Yes, I think it was 2 fiends.
Either way.
because-
Either way.
No, I think it was 2 Feys.
No, I think it was
There's
2
2 Feys.
fiends because
2
I
Feys and
remember
2
being
fiends.
very perplexed
Oh.
about who the. I don't know. You're the DM. You get to
I
pick.
don't
It would
remember.
be 2 Feys and 2 fiends.
As I enter my accent phase.
But you know the
Might
people
be
are
a
being
Fey.
kidnapped anytime they make noise, like being taken by the still root to the middle of the atoll. Just a reminder, an atoll, it's like a
Being
top of a
possessed
volcano
by a
that barely
fiend.
sticks out of water. And the inside, there's like a deep cavern that goes down to like where the
A
center of the
chasm.
crater is.
Chasm.
Big
That is
hole
where
where
the
the
still
volcano
root
used to be.
emerges from.
Chasm. It's much better. Than
Chasm.
I think it's
Chasm.
Not
chasm.
anymore.
So it kind of looks
Chasm.
like
I think it depends on
Doesn't mean he's a fiend.
Maybe.
it kind of looks like if you got if nothing is done in the next couple months, the population of the town will probably
They gonna
dwindle
die.
to nothing. You guys stayed up. Booker and Sammy, as a mouse, kind of looked out the tavern as the night began to fall and the storm began to
Crack.
really kick up. As the thunder grew and the noise of the rain and wind and thunder, the still root did appear.
It was going after a child, wasn't it?
Nope.
That's
That's what Cersei saw.
Well,
I also like the sound that you made for
That's
the still
right.
root.
Because you're like. I don't like that noise. I think she
Sammy,
failed some kind of role.
if I remember correctly, you did see visions of you as like a small little rabbit, baby rabbit.
I think so.
Like you were being poked and prodded almost in like a clinical environment, like you were like a test subject. You looked around and you saw other small creatures and amalgamations also in the same kind of bondage that you were. But Cersei, looking out, seeing a small child that reminded her a lot of her siblings, decided to run out, hearing a werewolf howl, going out to rescue the small child. She got to the child and nobody was there. She looked up as the still root grabbed her and kind of formed into this amorphous like amalgamation
Thatch.
of roots and branches that kind of like crawled along the sandy terrain and into the atoll. As you guys see this happen, one of your compatriots kidnapped. What are you doing?
I think we're heading towards the atoll.
I'm running
I
out.
will scurry off of the shoulder, and are you opening the door to go outside? As he
He'll
is
find
heading
his
out
way
the door, I will follow out as he
He's
yells.
just.
Is it still pouring ass rain outside?
It is.
Alright. How far away is the atoll, like the beach to the water? Kind
Yeah,
of from
so
where we
like
are?
like they think of this as like a donut. The distance of the donut's maybe like 30 feet in some places. Some places it's closer
So it's
to
pretty
like
close.
60. Yeah, it's pretty close. Very, very small
Okay.
little settlement you're in.
Is everyone else kind of like who was telepathically linked?
Me, you, and
The three
Vivian.
of us.
Okay, well, over the telepathically, they got Cersei.
I witnessed that. Yes, we
Okay.
need to. All we
From
can
your
do.
perspective, you just saw Cersei just burst out of the room that you and her were in.
Okay.
And,
Okay. I'm trying to
stand
remember.
outside and kind of peek out the window and then fling
What do you
open
mean
the
they
door.
got Cersei?
She got pulled.
She just ran out like she thought there was a child or something.
One of
I
those,
think she said something about it. I don't know.
One of those
She probably would have shouted her siblings' names as she was
She was
running out there.
shouting for her siblings, like she thought they were out there. Were the children out there? Or?
I didn't see any children.
I guess I'm walking.
Make a perception check.
I also did see things that were not there.
That's pretty good. 17.
Yeah, so as she ran, now that you kind of have a moment, it almost sounded like she was kind of like animalistic, like making noises of a beast, like.
She was making those. She was
Slightly.
making very strange. I think that something happened when the creature made itself known. What is he doing?
He's just being a
He's
turd.
being
Mr. Murdoch.
Hopefully,
But
he didn't
the
go
still
poop back
So
there.
whatever. What we need to be careful because it could have a similar effect on us, but we need to find it. I don't.
Well, I'm already heading out the door, so.
I mean, I am too. I'm
The
just.
still root pulled her into the water.
Oh, before the still root
I
attacked,
hope she
well, I guess it didn't attack.
can do
Before
something
Cersei
about
ran
that.
out there at it, it was like kind of like hyper focused on you. Like it couldn't quite see you because you were looking through, the cracks.
Yeah.
But it seemed to like be drawn to you, and as it looked at you, you kind of heard like this kind of like whisper, like you've been hearing, kind of like just tugging at you. You felt like you almost wanted to go.
But I
You did see the still root, and it did have the same kind of chain that you have around your neck.
What do we do? Let's go to the water and see.
Yes,
What to do?
we should walk to the water. I did also see a vision. I imagine Cersei saw something similar that drew her outside. At this point, while I'm talking to you in my brain,
We're moving. Yes.
I am turning out from Mouse to Sammy as we're walking towards the beach.
You guys are alone. You remember the only person that was in the bar was the barkeep,
Yes, they're all hiding.
and she got the fuck out of there as this happened. Not the fuck out of there. She went into her back.
I don't
she's
imagine
hiding.
they,
She's in her closet.
You heard the door slam, and
I also
So,
don't
the
imagine
bar's
they
door.
get a lot of news here.
I don't imagine they get a lot of anything here.
So, but either way.
Maybe
so
they'll be our crew. We'll just take them on.
I walk up
Just in
to
case.
the
Booker.
beach.
they can be fodder for Booker.
That's what I said.
All right,
I
line
mean,
up.
no, I would never.
No, not at all.
I really wouldn't. I'm trying not to do that.
Oh,
but it is-
no.
Calais, no. What do we see at the water?
No. Okay, so you go to
Yes,
the
we're
middle
going
of
to
the
the
atoll.
water.
Well, I mean, I walk up to the beach.
Yeah, you're not going in there, but you
Yeah,
gotta get
I'm
close
just
to kinda
diving
look
right
down
in.
into this. What did you say, chasm?
You're diving in.
Chasm.
Chasm.
Yeah. Is it chasm or
It's
chasm?
chasm.
I think it's a regional thing. Kind of
Does
like
it look
herb
deep?
and herb.
It looks deep.
Well, I'm speaking in an
Um,
English accent,
you
so
guys
I'm
can make-
So it's
saying
probably chasm.
chasm.
You guys can make perception checks.
I'd just like to see.
So,
how
what
it
is
looks.
like the canon here, Miss British accent? What is this?
The can?
Yeah, what is this made out of? What metal?
Aluminium.
All right.
Not great. Got 11.
16.
Natural 24.
12.
So you look down. You two, you guys all see it. Looks like the cavern does go down a ways. Like you can't see the bottom of it. As you do look down, maybe not too far away, maybe like 30, 40 feet, you do see kind of like spitting off from the sides, kind of like look faint, like orangey, red, yellowy glow. Looks like there might be some like magma activity that kind of comes out, and the magma does cool
And this is
eventually.
all under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, it'd be great to have that water breathing, wouldn't it?
But you do see, occasionally there's kind of bubbles that rise from there.
That
In
was
the
what
middle
I
of
was-
this, it does feel like
What?
a little bit warmer.
I'll start walking into the water.
Do you think if we just make a lot of noise, it might just come back and then we can figure it out?
Because storm is still raging, right?
I don't.
Storm
think
is still
so.
raging, so making more noise than the storm would be difficult.
Okay. Well,
I don't think so.
yeah.
But I
Unless
just
one
keep
of you
walking.
can do 8th level spells. I don't know.
Turns out.
Does somebody have what
Control
is it?
weather
Thunder?
or whatever.
Thunderclap?
Yeah.
I get about waist deep.
No.
So you go out and right once you get about waist deep, you're right at the precipice. This really drops like straight down. It's not like a gradual, like it goes.
I don't know if I'm a very good swimmer.
Do I sense more of that Fey activity the closer I get to the center of this atoll?
You're just going to sink,
it's like literally like.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Do I sense any more of that
Make a wisdom
Fey-ness
check.
as I get closer to the edge of this? Wisdom check?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's your spellcasting modifier, right?
21.
Yeah, you do kind of feel that tug, like you're going in the right direction.
What do we do, Sammy? You can sense it.
I think we just dive.
How does he do that? He might sink.
We just
Aim very well. Are there any...
I'm just going to drop down like a bloody
Unfortunately, none of us can throw that large man
Just
and heavy
Just
armor.
when you dive, aim for the precipice.
All I know is that I'm
telepathically-
probably going to make it down there before the rest of you.
we're telepathically linked, right?
Not with him.
Not me.
When you stop hearing me,
You won't hear him at all.
Oh, you're going to be on the water.
telepathically linked.
He's
I can't
not.
hear you. I can't,
Someone is.
The
We
three
are,
of us.
Yes.
Okay.
When you
Yes.
stop hearing me, that is a sign to go deeper.
Do you
I'm
remember
going
what
to die.
my distance is?
What is it?
It's
2
like
miles.
it's like a mile.
Exactly.
Okay. I
Exactly.
don't think we should wait that
If
long.
you stop hearing me,
Well,
it's
how
your
about-
invitation to die.
How about this? We just wait like 10 seconds.
If I am right,
I'm going to count to 10.
Yes.
And if we don't see you
I'm-
come back up, we're just going to go. How about that?
if I am right, you may not hear me, and I'm gonna dive.
So
One.
as you do dive in, I do need you to make a athletics check. You get underneath there. It's not a strong current, but there still is a bit of current.
I do not have great athletics.
Well, then, I would
What
assume
are all
the
those
heat might be
long
pushing
limbs
us.
But-
for?
It's
I
not
got
a
an 18.
terrible DC on this.
I got an
Okay.
18.
So yeah, you almost like a like you're magnetized, like you're being pulled, cut through the water just fine. So as you do go down, you get kind of closer to these like volcanic vents. Some areas get a little bit warmer. You do need. I'm going to ask you to do a survival check, just to see how well you're able to kind of avoid these vents and like fissures, things like of that nature.
Probably pretty dark down.
12, yeah. You get a little bit close sometimes, you get a little bit warm. You get a little bit turned around. And you get underwater, you can't really tell where you are. And then you take a moment, look up, you see the moonlight. You see flashes of like the lightning. And you do swim further. How long can you hold your breath again? 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
We'll say you're about a minute in now. You can make a perception check when you're down here also.
So, for 10 seconds.
Yes.
14.
5, 4.
14. Yeah, so as you get down there, we can do your guys' part after.
A minute is 10 seconds.
Maybe, so you're maybe
Well,
down.
no, I'm sorry.
How far down could you go in a minute? What did we determine?
That it was like 450 feet.
So about 100 meters down. Maybe about 100 meters further down, you do see an area kind of off to the side, kind of going into like the walls of this atoll that have like these kind of like roots growing off of it. Does not look like anything else. It looks like the roots that were kind of growing all over the actual land part of the atoll. So you guys jumping in there, it's been over a minute.
Yeah, I think we're counting like to 10 and then where we're going to go.
I swim towards that.
Okay.
Well, it's been a minute, so we've already started.
So as you guys dive in there,
I sink down in there.
you guys can make perception checks, see what you see down there.
Natural 20, so 20.
Okay.
Too bad. 15 on perception.
22.
you guys all go down there and you see Sammy maybe like half a football field away from you, and you see him kind of stop for a moment, and then you see him laser in on something, begin to...
Okay, we'll go that way.
So
I say in my
I
head.
do need you guys, though,
Oh, God.
as you're right in the water for the first time, to make a just athletics check.
Do I have to do it at disadvantage since I'm wearing armor in the water?
If anything, it's probably easier for you to go down.
Oh, that's true.
So, no.
That's
Mm.
pretty good. Just straight
You're not
up.
trying to be quiet either. So,
Athletics.
What'd you get?
8.
8.
Mod 20.
I'm not very strong.
Mod 20.
17.
Okay, so you two get along just fine.
Well, I just
Booker,
sink,
after
Oh,
after a
gross,
bit of
so hot.
after a bit of time, you do look up and you see, this kind of like very ornate, like big jacket cloak thing that Vivian's wearing, and like the multiple layers and
This is
just
difficult.
somebody of her lifestyle likes to dress a certain way, and it's not necessarily
It's
the
not
best
just that.
for swimming.
Yeah.
Think like in Pirates of the Caribbean when Elizabeth Swann is trying to. And she's kind of like just floundering and not really going too far, too fast. She would probably run out of breath before she gets down to where Sammy is. How long can you hold your breath? What's your Constitution modifier?
0.
Okay, so you can hold your breath for 1 minute.
I think I need to stay on the land.
Well,
I don't think I can literally
I can hold
get
my
down
breath
there.
for 3 minutes, so I can probably swim.
You would hear Vivian say that.
I don't think I can make it.
You don't need to yell.
Well, I sort of feel like
If
I'm about ready
if I
to drown,
see her,
so...
can I swim back up and try to help
So
her
yeah,
get
you
down?
go back up.
What can you do?
It's been maybe 30 seconds or so. You're getting close-ish, so you might want to resurface before you try again, so you can...
I will do that.
Yeah.
I'll be there when I be there. Everyone,
So you kind of
just keep going.
flounder a little bit.
I'm just gonna,
and you
I'm
poke
gonna
your
have
head
to
up.
tell them to get going.
And you feel Booker's hand on your back, and you try to go underwater again. I will let you make another. And if Booker is with you, you could do it with advantage.
Hey.
Okay, that.
Roll it again and
Yeah, that was much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so 17.
Okay. So you are keeping up with Booker now as you meet back up with Locke. You didn't get too far. I
swimming
imagine you would
clothes.
have waited for them.
I might not have.
So Locke's. So God, you guys are splitting up too much. It goes.
That's
Sammy.
not my fault.
It goes Cersei, Sammy, Locke, and then you two.
Mm.
The only reason I wouldn't is because I can't hold my breath that long either.
That's true.
What's your?
It's a minute.
Yeah, so you get down to about where Sammy is, and you are running out of air. So we're going to get to that in a second. As you guys do go down there, though, I need you three to make survival checks, as there is these fissures and volcanic vents and molten lava.
Scroll down.
What'd you guys get?
What's your plus?
What'd you get?
Mod
Oh,
20.
it doesn't- I
On
don't-
20, you are able to kind of steer yourself away from anything that would be too warm or too
Marginally
hot.
better than you.
Would you?
I
Two.
got 7.
2, okay. So you both...
But if it's fire, I take half damage.
Okay, that is very good to know, because you two do get a little bit too close.
Toasty. Toasted.
Booker, you will take 3 points of fire damage, and Vivian, you will take 2, so 1, as you get a little bit too close.
Booker, watch out.
You are swimming
Okay.
through, and it's dark.
Thinking that, I guess.
It's dark, and your hands, as they kind of press,
hate
hit a
this.
bit of rock, and the rock is like fresh, molten. Yeah, that's been recently cooled, but still hot. And
This is my peak.
Yep.
Well, the nice thing is we're in the water, so it should at least dissipate it.
So, Locke,
Yeah.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to drown everyone. So nice thing.
13.
Okay. So you can hold on just a little bit longer. With the urgency, you are going up, catching up to Sammy.
Thank goodness
What are
for
you
my
guys doing?
cybolstered neck.
Going as fast as we can.
All right, so I need you to make a
Yeah,
Constitution
I know.
saving throw.
Oh god, I thought that was a 1 for a second. 11.
Okay. With Booker's help, you are able to catch up. Sammy, we'll do you first, as you are the first that follows this path down, and it kind of goes down,
Not
and
down.
then goes up, and you do see like the water surface up above you. Do you poke your head up?
If I can get up there.
Yeah, so slowly you do poke your head up. You're being quiet, I'm imagining.
Mm-hmm.
Make a stealth check.
12.
From this area that you're in now, you see like a grotto, a cavern, air that you can breathe. But it's filled with these kind of roots. You can't really tell too much from where you are in the water.
Okay.
But there is kind of like a little landing in front of you could get to. The Fey feeling is a lot stronger in here. As you do look down and you see your compatriots coming up, you see Locke and Vivian swimming rather fast. You see them.
I swim down to help
See these
anyone
kind
up.
of bubbles coming up, and you guys are able to get there.
Pushing Vivian.
As you do, take deep breaths. I need you guys all to make stealth checks.
Don't wear swimming clothes. What do you want from me?
21.
Ugh.
Jeez. Oh, and I also have disadvantage. That's not.
Well, you're in water right now, so I won't make you do that because
either way, I rolled
your
like
plate
crap.
armor. Your plate armor wouldn't
Clank around.
wouldn't clank around in water.
7.
7.
4.
Okay.
It doesn't
What
matter
did you
anyway.
two get?
We're not
21.
that group.
21. And what did you get
Not
for your
that part
stealth
of the
check?
group.
12.
12.
I like to think it's just because I'm trying to push you up towards the water.
I'm probably coughing very loudly.
So you hear
I don't like that
coming
noise
from
at all.
the middle. What are you guys doing? As you hear,
I'm going to
Do
hide.
I see it?
you
Can I
don't
hide
see it
behind
yet, but
Can
you
I hide
hear
behind a
something.
rock?
No, there are no rocks for
Okay,
you to hide
well then I
behind.
guess I'll just prepare.
You could hold your breath and
Oh.
go back down.
God, yes. Fine.
We'll try that.
Okay, so you all
This is
hold your
like
breath.
the forest
go
when
back
those
down.
things come
I
after
mean-
you.
Is that what you do, or
I
do you get out?
guess.
What are you
That
doing?
seems to be the.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
It's really the only option
What
other
are you
than engage.
Going back under the water.
Dive, dive, dive.
You do get your breath as you do go underneath.
drop down for a little bit and watch.
You can get down a little bit lower.
Because I just want to see.
You see the still root, or something resembling the still root. You see him kind of move almost like a shadow, and he stands above like the water surface, and you see him kind of look. You see these like glowing, piercing eyes and this big mass of branches and roots. Need you two to make Constitution saving throws.
I
as it
bet you
gets
do.
about to be about a minute.
7.
7.
That's, I think. Come on. 11.
Okay. Locke, you run out of air.
Yep.
Do you surface?
Gonna have to.
You can make a stealth check to see if you're able to just
I'm
get
much
your
better at that.
nose and above the surface.
Yeah, that's a mod 20.
So you're able to kind of, do it in a way that just like the tip of your nose goes out and you're able to breathe. You do kind of open up your eyes, and through, the very thin layer of water going across your face, now you see the still root kind of and walk back
mumbling to
towards the
itself.
center of this grotto.
sorry, I heard something.
signal to your compatriots that he is no longer there.
Hey, he's not over here anymore.
In his head, you say.
Do you guys surface?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, you probably got another like 45 seconds before you're out of water too. So you do poke your head back up. What are you guys doing?
Trying to quietly go on the...
I saw
Brandon.
the direction he went, right?
Mhm.
Do I notice...
The only one way to go.
Yeah. Do I notice anything on the path? Or is it
It's,
just pretty barren?
Yeah, pretty barren. It's covered with a lot of those like roots, but they're like a lot bigger and thicker here.
As we emerge from the water that we're in, I'll make sure that when I get out, I'm focused on not stepping on any branches.
Okay. So as you guys do all get there, the first thing that you notice is the silence here. It's even like quieter. You hear the occasional like
It's quiet enough you can hear your own heartbeat.
you used to be able to make that noise. I can't anymore.
I can't. I never
There it
could
is.
make it.
I like how you and I both flicked ourselves to do that.
Yeah, you hear that, and you hear the occasional like kind of like movement of these like roots and branches as they kind of like almost seem to like move, but it's not like loud noise, just kind of like a low hum of like kind of like completely different sound, but like a ship's engine, like a big boat or something like
The
that.
drone.
And
Yeah.
I will wild shape into a Almirage.
What is that?
That's the bunny with the unicorn horn.
Okay, you guys can all make perception checks as you get out of the water.
Yeah, let's see if we can see where Cersei's at.
Perception.
Mhm.
I'm rolling dead.
Hey.
Now the rolls are going horribly. Hey, somebody didn't do worse than me. Or somebody did worse than me, I mean.
What'd you get?
1.
1?
I got, what was it? I got 9.
Natural 20
Oh,
plus
plus
6.
Glad he
26.
saw something because I rolled a 7.
Oh, you rolled a 7. I thought you rolled a 1.
No.
Vivian, as you do look around, you see these branches almost like form like these trees, and you get really focused on what looks to be like a clump of feathers. And as you look at it, it's a chicken, and it's kind of like curled up in these like
With the
roots.
1, I see this?
With these roots that kind of are keeping it in place, and the chicken is unconscious. You do see it occasionally, like its chest move up and down, so it looks like it is breathing. Booker, you look around, look at what Vivian is, and right next to it, you do see a pig. Similar.
That's
Locke,
unconscious.
as you look around, you notice that these roots do kind of go all around this whole area, and you do kind of like start looking, and you see what resemble to be like humanoid shapes that are in here. Sammy, as you look around, you see like the walls of this grotto and the ceiling. There's like this tapestry of roots all kind of like intertwined, and the accessory on them that actually kind of look beautiful are living creatures that are bound and unconscious and all mouthless. You look in the center and you see a dark mass of roots. The still root calmly sitting, I guess not sitting, but like slumped. He appears to be peaceful and like almost in like a meditative
Is this in the same chamber as the water?
yeah, it's just like one big grotto.
And there's no other exits out of here? Okay, so it's like a big dome, kind of. Okay.
Yeah, like not as perfect as a dome, there's like
Do I see Cersei among them?
You do. Behind the still root on the back wall, you do see Cersei. She is bound and unconscious and mouthless.
It's going to make it really easy for her to roleplay now.
You see the still root in this like meditative like slump. It's like in like where it's like eye sockets are there. You don't see the like glow that you've seen before. You do see the chain wrapped harshly around its neck, similar to yours.
Well,
I'm just very fascinated with this. chicken.
I would write something, but unfortunately that paper got left.
Would you look at this chicken?
Sammy,
but it
what?
maybe looks like between like people and animals down here, maybe like 40 to 50 creatures
That's
to people.
Sammy, are you seeing all of this mentally?
There's a chicken over here.
I am.
Oh my god! There's way
Poor
more than a
Booker. He has
chicken
no
down-
idea what's going on right now.
I have less. I
He
rolled
sees
a
that
one.
big.
No, I mean
Well, I can't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
the conversation.
psychically.
I'm just,
He just sees us.
Are you pointing it out to
motions.
me so I'm done staring at this chicken? Oh my god! That's a lot more than a chicken. I'm gonna nudge Booker and be like,
Is it easy to get to Cersei right now? Is she on the ceiling?
She's kind of like in the back, like halfway up the wall. There'd be some climbing
maybe
involved.
we'll just kill the thing while it's sleeping. Or at least do as much as we can to it.
You do hear down here, just like you don't really hear it, but you more like feel kind of just shake the occasional like rumble of like
And that-
thunder above.
And it's on the ceiling.
What?
The
The still root?
Yeah.
No, it's like in the center of this cavern, like on the
Oh,
floor.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like if there was a pile of sticks right there.
Yeah.
I was thinking
gotcha.
kind of like a puppet when you just set it down with the. It's just kind of,
Well,
I kind of want to play that game again.
this creature, it feels lost. I just don't know how it got here.
You do feel a pull,
I will.
almost
hop
like beckoning to.
I will hop
Pull towards
towards
you.
the creature.
Go ahead and make a stealth check as you do get a little bit closer.
But at least you're a little
Sammy.
creature.
Yeah, I have a decent stealth with the Almirage, which is why I picked them. 13.
13. How close do you get to the still root?
What are you going to do? Talk to him?
I will get
Hey, how's it
within
going?
I didn't
reaching
think there was
distance.
Sammy, as you get closer to the still root,
Hey, Tree,
you're
how's it
now
going?
within like
Oh,
an
it's
arm's distance.
Yeah, my arm. But yeah.
Wait, your arm or your arm?
I'm
You
gonna
are-
transform back
for
into
D-
Sammy once I get
for
close enough.
D&D combat
Yeah, I know.
scenario, you are adjacent.
Yeah.
We'll say that. As the thunder rumbles and shakes the cavern ever so slightly as the storm lashes above, you see the still root's head turn to you. You see the glowing greenish eyes look at you.
I just stare back at it in my Almirage form for now. But
It does not become hostile to you.
I will turn back into Sammy.
As you do so, you see the still root begin to almost like rise and form into its shape. It fixes its hollow, rot-woven face towards you. Its
Punch it.
voice reaches out to you. It's almost like a chorus of like crackling wood, whispers of faint echoes, screams. You guys hear in a language you don't understand unless you speak Sylvan.
Nope.
The still root looks at you. I know you. I feel you. The tether that binds us. It hums in this storm.
I will, do I hear that in my head, or do I hear it out loud?
Says it out loud. You don't see like his
Okay.
mouth move, but it.
I will speak back in Sylvan. I feel as if we were in possibly bondage together. And I'll reach for my collar.
You see kind of this Rudy hand reach out, and you see these roots kind of like wrap around and feel your chain, and then as they release, you are another vessel like me. Another cage made by cruel hands. Tell me, rabbit child, when did you first hear the whispers in your blood?
The first time I recognized them, actually, was only but recently. If it had happened before, then I had blocked it out. Someone very vile showed it to me.
You can only block it out for so long. You see these roots kind of like shift around, and you hear the chain kind of rattle a bit, and as he does, you see him.
You don't like the noise?
No. They made us for a purpose, rabbit child. We were hollow shells, hosts for the Red One, the butcher of the sun. His fire burns in me, as it burns in you. Silence is all I need. Every sound is a knife inside of me. Every cry, every laugh, every scream. His voice is almost kind of like a whisper, but it is kind of almost soothing. As he says that, you hear what is like probably a large thunder crack as the whole cavern, and he goes.
How did you get here?
I was hidden away. I was sent to a forest without a song, without a voice, where I could rest. A group of heroes in the Fae sent me there so I could live in peace. But then they came. Evil creatures entered the Fae, cast me out, sent me to this area of wretched noise. I cannot bear it. I will not bear it. You see him, he kind of begins to kind of grow. Seems like he's getting angry. He slams his massive limbs into the ground, and the whole atoll kind of like he's begin to move. All the like people and animals and stuff, you see them kind of begin to jostle, and they kind of like become aware for a tiny little bit before going back to being unconscious.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Would you like us to take you somewhere quieter? Or would you...
Yes. You, like me, were not born but made. Do you not feel it? The weight of another's design pressing down upon your soul. Free me, rabbitkin. Break this chain. You see his chain kind of begin to move again. End me. Let me return to silence.
You want me to end you?
Brother, I did not know another one of us still lived. I am lost. Please send me home.
Do I need to roll an insight check to understand? Does he want me to kill him? Or does he want me to
You can
break
make an
his
insight
chain?
check, yeah.
Or does he want me to take him somewhere else?
All of the above.
Unclear.
Everything.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
24. 24. He wants to be put at peace. Seems like he wants you to end his suffering.
I don't think
He sounds like he really believes
I don't think
that
he wants me to end his suffering.
you would be able
That'd be a
to
bad cause him more suffering.
break his chains. Like he
Oh,
believes that you
chains.
possess an ability or an item that might be able to unlock the chain around his neck.
Oh.
I look for...
As this is all happening, I need everybody to make stealth checks as you guys are doing your best to stand still.
I look for a keyhole on the chain.
So do you kind of like...
Oh. wait a minute.
You do have to touch him.
Disadvantage.
I pull out the key that I have, and I look for a spot in the chain that the key will
Oh,
fit.
damn it.
You can make a nature check. What'd you get?
A nature?
8.
Is that the one you want me to use?
Oh, I'm sorry. 10.
Okay.
Well, if I
Actually,
didn't have to roll a
10.
disadvantage, I would have gotten him that 20, but unfortunately I got a 5.
25.
Nature
Mr.
or
Craig.
perception, you said? What is it, nature? Okay.
Yes, and I'll allow you to do it at advantage because you are a very calming individual in this moment.
Listen, we want to help. We're just not going to stop. I'm actually not
19.
bad with this. Oh,
19, so you do calm the still root and you do look it over, and it does look like there's maybe a spot on the chain that a key that you have might work. As you do kind of reach to it, trying to calm him down, you do hear Booker, and the still root lashes out and grabs you, Booker. So you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God. Well, hold on. I don't know if this would work. I think it's for magical attacks, isn't it? Yeah,
A
it's
whole
for,
lot of
never
dexterity
mind.
checks not
Yeah.
happening here.
Well, I was
Dex or-
because I have
check or saving
shield,
throw?
Shield Master Evasion. I was just seeing if it applied to that, and it doesn't. So that's not bad. It's an 18.
18. So as he does lash out, these roots, as his hand does extend, it kind of like morphs with the roots around here, and it does lash out underneath you as you do jump out of the way. But you see, same with the still root begins to towards Booker.
Say me
do you do
dashing
anything to calm it?
Me dashing out of the way probably makes more noise.
Please wait. He is only loud and annoying for now.
Thank you.
You don't understand what he's saying.
I know, but me, John, does.
Charisma check.
Me, John.
Not a horrible.
I don't know what to say.
Or you can
I
do
feel it
like
was rude.
persuasion, I guess, if that makes a difference at all.
Ugh, not great. 4.
Ugh.
So he goes over to Booker and going to attempt to do the same thing. Are you doing anything besides dodging?
Get up your shield, my dear.
Well, yeah, I'm probably going to... I'm hesitant to attack. So I might... If...
I just do
Yeah.
this. I'm like,
Alright,
Make an insight check.
Okay. Yeah. That's an 18.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Sammy wants you to attack this
All right.
creature as it does come up to you, and you see two of its hands reach up and kind of slam down towards you.
Yeah.
You are dodging, so he'll make the attack at disadvantage then. What's your armor class?
21.
21. Damn. It's a high armor class.
Plate armor and a shield.
Yeah. How do you have the +1? Is it the plate armor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's +1. That's right. Okay.
Is it special armor?
Because he's a special boy.
So with its root slam, it's doing a disadvantage. Got to remember that. I rolled a natural 20 and an 18.
Oof.
So it will do, so that's going to hit. It's 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Sammy,
And
what
it
the hell?
will go back and raise its hands one more time to you. Do you do anything else to try to calm him?
Because I'm about to.
please
burn
relax. You are
this.
this close to being free, and I can help you. Just leave my friend alone.
Okay, you can make another.
If he swings again, I'm
Persuasion
swinging
check.
back.
I'm going to burn him.
16.
This one makes too much noise. Tell him to stop.
You need to be very quiet, please.
You see him. You see this like hulking mass. It is a large creature. Not to talk about Marvel Rivals on stream, but think about the group payload in that one map. Like he's like that big.
Well, tell your friend to be quiet, I say mentally.
And he kind of he almost like doesn't walk. It's almost like he
glides.
glides along
Yeah,
these
the
roots.
roots kinda,
yeah. And he goes back
Moves
to
with the
Sammy.
roots.
Please help.
I will once again go to where the keyhole is and unlock it.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you do so.
Lovely. 12.
Okay, that is enough.
I probably am like a little bit like this.
Is
Shaky,
anybody
shaky.
else doing anything while this is happening?
Trying not to move.
I'm checking over Booker, I guess. You seem very hurt. I don't have any potions or anything, so.
I'm watching Sammy as he does this because I recognize the key. I recognize the chain, given our history together. So I am focused on what Sammy is doing right now.
So, Sammy, as you do unlock the chain, you feel it loosen and it begins to kind of slide off.
I try to take it off carefully without making any
Yeah.
noise, just
Yeah,
in
you can.
case.
Grab the chain and it does go into your hands. It's very heavy. No heavier than the one around your neck, though. The still root will almost kind of like relax. I am no longer bound to this realm. Send me home.
Oh, good. Now we get to fight him when you're half health.
How much damage have you
You
taken,
could have.
by the way? How much
John.
damage have you taken?
I believe 12 points total.
Well, 11 and then the...
Plus 1 for the fire.
I thought it was 3.
2 or 3 was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Vivian was 1, so...
So I'm
14.
13 out of 27 right now. So about
Please,
almost half.
you are somebody that can end it. Send me home.
Now, I don't have teleportations to get them anywhere like the Feywild. As far
It's
as
like
I
we're
can
level
see.
3 or something.
Actually, yeah, I might do lay on hands myself if I can do it without
And
making
I-
noise.
Am I aware of any way, like if a Fey like this dies here, they go back to the Feywild kind of thing, or no?
Make a history check.
Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we'll do lay on hands myself without making
Sure.
a sound.
15.
5 points.
It's kind of hazy, but it sounds like he wants you to end it.
Do I think this key can do more than just unlock locks?
You don't know this is the first time that the key has really done anything besides...
Weigh you down.
Yeah.
I will like someone who's doing something that they're not sure will work, and they don't want people to know that they're trying something that might not work. I'll just kind of turn in a direction and just like put the key into the air and like. Nothing happened.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Nate saw all of that, just so you know.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How dare you do that? How dare
Yeah, you missed Harrison making his monster noise.
You hear the
Don't make him do it again.
cavern rumble more as the still root does grow more reckless.
I guess I am just going.
I just want
Do you want me to kill you?
That's a good way to find out.
Yes.
I will do.
Or someone who can.
Oh boy. Okay, so
I mean, I can,
Are
but I
we-
don't think he's going to like the result.
it's
of me
probably
doing-
not. I'm probably overthinking it. Are we going to chop through like 50 hit points to get this guy to death, or are we just going to shove something through somewhere and he dies? I'm going to use my scimitar or sickle. Which one do I want to use? I'll use the sickle.
Okay. So as you
And
pull
I
out your
will-
sickle, is it a one-handed sickle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
I
as you
will-
pull that out, the still root kind of like slumps down, and you see his like chest cavern almost begin to open, and this like green, kind of like almost like central like sap, almost kind of like thumps like a beating heart. Thank you.
And I will just.
As you slowly slide your sickle out, sever that connection.
Peace be with you, my friend.
You see him begin to like turn to ash.
Mm-hmm.
You got Thanos.
And then I will do Balm of the Summer Court on Booker.
What is that?
That's a
Heals
healing
him.
thing.
Oh, it's just 5 points. Though,
That's
but-
fine. I already did 5 lay on hands on me.
So
I will take
you
the
will
5.
see these roots all around begin to not like fade away, but like dry up and become dead. You also feel this, the chain that's in your hand. You feel it getting lighter as you look at it, and like the pieces begin to disappear, leaving just one singular chain link that begins to kind of like float towards your neck. Do you stop it at all?
No.
You feel it touch the chain on your neck, and then it becomes a part of your chain.
I'll just sort of touch it.
The final fragment of the still root's chain shimmers with a faint, otherworldly glow. As it detaches from its other chain links, it twists and bends and becomes a part of yours. As it merges with your chain, it does settle, and though your chain is heavier, it does somehow feel lighter. So, this is an attuned item.
Oh, okay.
It's the still root chain link. So it's a jagged etched link on your iron, blackened iron, kind of warped chain, gnarled chain around your neck. The grooves run across its surface, and it almost like glows faintly with these kind of muted green lights. When you touch it, it's almost like the world around you becomes like briefly muffled. I'll send this to you. You can now cast Silence once per day without expending a spell slot. While you wear this chain link, you gain the advantage of stealth checks to be made at advantage, allowing you to move silently. And you also have echo sense, so you can faintly sense vibrations in the air, granting advantage on advantage on perception checks. Where did it go? That rely on hearing while inside of like a silent spell or like magical quiet.
And I can cast silence once a day?
Yeah.
Very nice.
You want to send that to me so I can build it?
I'll put it in loot.
Cuckoo.
So, advantage stealth, silence once per day, echo sense, advantage perception, hearing. Now, I imagine this is just thematic, is when I touch it, I hear silence around me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go up to Sammy after he just did that and make sure he's comforted.
Oh,
Are you okay, Sammy?
I'm just very concerned. I'll grab the chain on my neck. I'm just unsure about this. His caused him so much pain, yet mine is, I don't feel locked away, but I kind of wonder what's going on in here. Or here. Or anywhere in here where all this red shit comes from.
I can imagine. I'm not there to say it, but I can imagine.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm out loud. That's not
Oh.
Sylvan or nothing.
We're actually talking out loud.
I thought that this was like
I thought
a
it was
weird
still
little
in
exchange.
telepathic.
I mean, it is. But
It's
at the
still
same time,
quiet
I'm
here.
not
That's what I'm saying.
whispering.
You can hear it, yeah. You can hear us talking to each other.
No, I know a little about that.
He was
Should we check on
he was
Sophie?
once like me.
Let's check on
A rabbit?
No, just a subject to something. When he first showed on the beach, I had a vision of several subjects poking, prodding me. Not the subjects, but them getting also poked and prodded. But it's just there seems to be a lot more that I don't know. And when I left the Fae, I thought I had figured out that basically I just was no longer wanted there.
Do you think differently now?
I don't know. I wonder why I was locked away for so long. Was I guilty? Was I not? Was it all part of the same tapestry, the same mess? I don't know. We will see, I guess. Is everyone still breathing who is in the roots?
Make a medicine check.
Me and Vivian were going to
Yeah, we're going to.
10.
So you look around, you see everybody's still breathing. You don't know. They look unconscious still.
Are any of them, like, rooted above the water?
Yeah, a few of them, yeah. But the roots aren't, like, disappeared. They're, like, dead. So they're still in there.
I will,
hanging around.
how big is that water
The, like, pool of water.
that we came through?
Maybe, like, 20 feet circle.
Okay.
I think
Oval.
we just tried to make.
I will,
Yeah, they're not
But
going
if they fall,
and drown.
I will cast Entangle above the
Well,
water.
they won't get any water in their mouth.
It's a 20-foot square, so I'm going to cast
Oh, they still
Entangle
don't
above
have
the
mouths.
water like a net.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You can
That
You
way,
didn't
if we
have-
drop anyone
Didn't
from
ask a
above,
friend how to give their mouths back.
maybe they're already back. I don't know. I was hoping that once
It-
they're, then maybe they'll get them back. If not, then we're going to have a lot of work to do in finding a way to do that.
They don't need
Because the way he just said it. Like they don't.
As you do go up to Cersei, you can make a perception check as you look at her. She is suspended maybe like 10, 15 feet above.
Period.
Does Booker have his mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wasn't sure if he got his ripped off or not.
Yeah.
Or whatever would happen to it. I don't know. Will I rip it off?
I got a 6.
Period.
Yeah, you see Cersei there, and her head slumped. Kind of hard to tell.
Lift up the head,
does the
maybe.
chicken have a beak?
Like, just.
There's a beak, but there's like no like opening.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
that's not good. So I will go over to Cersei. Do I see a mouth on Cersei?
Make a perception check.
We didn't lift up a head, Booker. Maybe you should have done that.
21.
Oh, I didn't want to.
As you
disturb
look
the
at Cersei,
dislocations false.
she does not have a mouth.
I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news.
I don't think you have good news.
She
I
does
don't
appear
think
to
you
be
have anything.
breathing, though.
Mm.
She's just not conscious.
Maybe we'll have to just cut a new one.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh,
joking. Maybe.
I don't think she'd like that very much.
Over
Can
there.
you talk about how brutal we are?
I mean,
I'm
I'll
sorry,
do it, but
I've
I
just
don't think
got an
she's gonna
interesting
like it.
sense
Seeing
of
me with
humor.
my sword, just
It's gonna be the Joker.
she's gonna ask. She's gonna be like, "How do you know how I got these bloody scars?"
I don't
gonna
know how
sound
I
like-
got these.
I mean, it'd be very difficult to talk without lips. Anyway.
Never kiss anybody again.
Maybe she'll go.
Maybe if you cut her mouth as a whole, she might.
I have no
That'd
way
be
of
exactly
I
the
have no
sound she
spell
made.
called Restore Mouth yet. So I'm just
Yet.
gonna
Yeah, it's a very specific
Too bad
spell.
we
Well, it
don't-
works in certain conditions.
Too bad we don't have one of those like magic mouth things. You can put it
Does
on.
anyone have
It'd be
greater
like-
restoration?
We're
no.
too small of a level
Just
to have
checking.
that.
I didn't know if we got a scroll for that or not. So I'm just gonna
A bit like the
What
we'll
if
chop
we
her down.
What if we destroy the thing
Well,
he gave you?
the
Do you think
little-
that will?
get her like one of the little smoker.
You think that
like,
will release the
vocalizer
magic?
things.
I don't
You
think
don't
it's
think the
connected.
thing that kidnapped them and took their mouths is connected?
No, I don't think the thing that went
Gave
here
you.
is connected.
Okay. Well,
But I can
can I do like an Arcana check or anything?
Sure.
Oh, magic! What do you have to tell me?
and I will. Can I just cast Earth Tremor to kind of like
I can't. I'm turning
Because
into
you're
John.
sitting next to me,
Oh,
that's
maybe
the
not.
problem.
I'm
just to
never
snap
sitting
all the
next to John
twigs,
again.
just snap all the branches that are holding these people in place, or do I have to go individually to each one and just
No,
start?
well, you could do it a few times to get everyone.
We'll just end up
I got
trapping
a
ourselves in
9.
here.
Yeah.
I got
No,
them.
I'll allow you to do that.
I got a 9.
Some people do fall from maybe 15 feet up.
Jesus.
Nobody dies, but there probably are a few broken bones.
I was going to say, if you're doing this, I'm going to try to catch some of the people.
Remember, there's 40 to 50 people in here. So
I mean, there was
even
no
with-
way we were
Yeah,
going to get those people
You
down.
can do it slowly. Just one at a time, I can grab them and then...
Well,
I could burning hands,
15
but I
feet
don't
up,
think it would end well.
I guess I could jump.
So what
keep
do you-
them up there by
yeah.
fire.
I guess I need to know what you guys are planning on doing to get people down.
That's the plan.
Okay, here's the other thing. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Sammy, that you want to get them all down. How are we going to get them back up?
Well, if they wake up, they can swim, hopefully.
Well, what
not,
if they don't wake up? They also don't have mouths. I guess that's sort of good for swimming in a way, but
They have noses for breathing.
How are they going to eat?
That
I
is,
hope
how are
there's
they
no
eating
cat.
at the village?
I don't bloody know.
I think they're doing intravenous.
they
think
make
they're
soup
sticking
and then
out
they
the ass.
suck it through their nose.
just like...
Ow.
How'd that go, John?
You stop.
Either way, I feel like, yes, we just kind of, we're just going to have to let them fall.
So as you do that,
Try
I
to
don't
catch
have
them
any-
as they
Wait.
Oh,
Let me
when
make
we
sure I
get
don't
in
have a
the-
net
when we
or
get in the-
something.
Yeah, do you have can you get some plant
Sometimes
things
packs
to
have
just
nets and
this-
such.
How about this? We'll
Does anyone
just,
have a net?
we'll just gather up little twigs and fucking
No, it won't
roots and
work.
make
Just
them in little
stop.
piles for them to land on.
Just stop. That makes it worse. Does anybody have a net?
I do
No.
not have a net.
I'm just
don't-
checking because occasionally that comes with packs of
I
things.
don't.
I
believe
don't.
I do.
I have
I have a little bag of sand.
antitoxin. I
I've
have
got
a
a
bedroll.
shovel.
We have a bedroll. Like we could
Oh,
catch
we
people
could.
with bedrolls.
Don't have me help. Oh, you
you're not going to be
two.
able to catch them all.
We're
Okay, just get 'em
we're just
down.
No, they're not Pokemon. We can't catch them.
I mean, I don't know.
I got a 9 on the Arcana check, by the way, so not great.
Seems like some sort of a curse or affliction.
God, all these curses. Well, you know what? I'd ask
well, let's
Alice.
wake up. Yeah, let's
No,
go talk to
no.
Vivian.
I think I need
Vivian's,
to kill some demons before I can ask her to give everybody mouth spat. We didn't even kill whatever that was.
It
I
died.
don't think that was a.
Yeah, but we didn't
demon.
really kill it.
You saw Sammy cut its
Well,
heart
it did
open.
kill it. No.
Well, he killed it. I didn't, but I
Are
guess
any
he's part
of
of
the
the crew.
individuals down
Was
here,
it a demon? Was it a
in my
demon?
opinion, not going to
It's a
make
jackal.
it out swimming?
Do I know what it was?
I mean, the chickens and stuff might be kind of.
No, I mean like people.
You could kill this
There
chicken
aren't
in
really
this
any
cave.
super elderly people or
No.
weak people.
Will they notice?
What about the ones that have broken
I need
bones?
supplies first.
Nobody's broken a leg or anything like that, but
So we
might
believe
have
they
to
can
kill
also.
them.
probably
You should've
they
killed
are
that thing
still
for Sammy.
unconscious and kind of coming around.
Right.
They look weak. Cersei is struggling to keep her eyes open. She does see you guys and then kind of drifts back into unconsciousness.
I was going to.
She doesn't seem to grasp the full weight of not having a mouth.
I feel like everyone that just fell, are they waking up or
They're kind of in and out of consciousness.
This is.
we might have to just rest here and care after these people until it's morning.
Oh, goody. I mean, we don't really have, an option. I think we do need a plan because even if we all rest here and then wake up tomorrow, we still have 40 people,
Booker-
pig and a chicken to get up to the water, and that chicken's not going to make it.
And Booker, I need you to kill the animals so we have dinner.
Oh, that's.
I told you.
We're gonna send this little piggy straight to the river.
It's fine, he's
river
asleep.
Styx.
Now I know where those demon chickens came from.
The devil chickens.
There's like a little mini that I got in one of those
Oh,
boxes one time. That's like a little
I know
demon
what you're talking
chicken.
about. Yeah. Well, it's an actual
Yeah.
D&D
Can I
like
ask you a
thing.
question?
I remember
Abyssal
seeing those.
chicken.
Yeah.
Was that a
That's where
demon
they
or was
come
it
from,
some sort
for
of
sure.
weird
Yeah.
thing?
I don't know.
You don't know. I just want to know if my lady will be happy that we killed it or not. Trying to rack up some bounties here, and I'm not doing a very good job.
Alright, so you said we're just gonna sleep here for the night?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess we got plenty of firewood to build a fire and we can cook the chicken and the pig if we want. The pig's quite a bit of meat, but
There's quite a few chickens, quite a few pigs, a couple maybe
Well-
5 cows.
what is
Like the
everyone
majority
feeling?
of the livestock from the village was taken here.
Is there any way of getting the cows to the surface? I mean,
Maybe.
alive? I don't know.
Not alive at the moment.
Especially when they don't have mouths and they're already panicking
Refresh
because of
your
that.
You guys do know.
I guess, you know what?
You guys-
We can get
I'm-
one cow up there.
You guys do know that you now
I'm fine
have
with whatever you want to
the-
try. I'm just telling you, if we push it out there, I don't know if it's
You
going
now have the water-breathing scroll that Cersei has.
But it's not going to do 40 people.
No,
Well,
it's
no,
not
Give it to
40
the
that'll
people. It's
get
like
us.
40 beings, like 40 individuals, including the cows, chickens, and people. It's maybe
Cool.
like half and half.
I thought I didn't know it
Oh,
did
you
that
put
many.
the thing in
I
there?
thought we
Yeah.
did
No,
that
he's
many
saying
people.
just that's what's
It's
down
not 40
here.
people.
Okay.
It's
Just
like
what's down
20
here.
livestock, 20 people.
Right, but what I mean is I didn't know the spell did that many
And
beings.
the
It's a-
silent spell is in there too.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say.
you have
We'll
one charge
kill
a day.
enough things to
I have
get
it so
us
it's set
some
3 sets on a
food.
long rest.
Nice.
Well, one pig should be probably plenty enough for just one dinner.
We can probably get the cows out and have them for our ship for resources to last us too.
How are we getting a bloody cow out there?
Well, everything.
You guys are going to steal the cows from this?
I was going to say, they're their cows. They're not our cows.
I mean, we could. Well, I mean, we
Are
could leave
they?
some gold just out on the thing and say, "Hey,
I mean,
sorry,
they
we
might-
took all your
listen.
cows."
Listen,
Are
I
they
thought we would.
cows that they
Listen,
would have
you got
had
really upset
otherwise?
when he slaughtered the first cow. So I'm trying to be benevolent about the cows. But if you want to steal all their cows, that's perfectly
If
I'm
you
fine.
have
fine-
another
I'm fine
way
with
for us to get 30 days of resources.
I don't, but I
Well,
think we should at least perhaps say,
problem is
"You're
that-
welcome for saving you. May we have your cows? Can we have that conversation first?"
I don't think we need the may have. Or may we? I think we
You
say,
know what,
"Here are the
Sammy? I
cows
like
you
this
get."
part of you. Murder looks good on you.
I say,
You're coming
these are
around.
the cows that you can have, and these are the cows that we will take.
You're coming around. I like that attitude.
I'm running out of options.
Exactly.
Again,
But we do-
even if we got the cow to
You said
breathe
how many cows? There
underwater,
were 10 cows?
how the bloody hell are we going to push a cow
No,
up to
maybe
the
like
top of the water?
And how many cows do we need to
It's
make
already
it
hard
30
enough
days
to swim in
without
water.
him killing them?
You're the farmer. You tell us.
The cow's
Booker.
very bloody.
Booker, how often do you feel the thirst?
I think it's once a day. I have to do like a wisdom check if I remember correctly.
I thought it was once a week.
It's once a day, I believe. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
It can't hurt to have more things for Booker to kill.
I think we take
All the chickens.
2
These
cows.
chickens.
Every day is
They
the
can-
sword thirst for souls. If there are no souls
They can
captured
keep
by the blade,
chickens.
the user must make a wisdom saving throw DC 10 plus the amount of days the sword has been thirsty. So we're on day 1.
So
We just
DC
killed something.
DC, it'll be DC of 11 in a few hours when morning comes around.
But he killed a pig.
Did he just kill a pig?
Yeah,
Well,
kill
are we killing the? Is that what everyone's wanting to
killing
do?
the
for
pig.
We need to
food?
kill something today.
Well, I've already killed the cow, but I mean, I'm asking.
That was yesterday.
That was this morning.
Oh, that was this morning? Oh, no, never mind then. We don't have to worry about the pig yet.
Kill
is
the
that
pig
is that what
tomorrow.
everyone's wanting to eat tonight?
If he kills it today, does he have to worry about it tomorrow?
It's
like,
every day.
It's like past midnight, so I'll allow it to count. for
Murder
the next
that
day.
pig.
All right, so you can
everyone
kill the pig.
everyone wants pork chops. All right, we're gonna go get the pig. Miss Piggy, you're gonna become food.
That is sort of what that pig's for, so he shouldn't really feel bad about it.
I don't feel bad about it.
And as for
You're
the
a farmer.
chickens, I guess they can keep the chickens.
Yeah, the chickens, you probably can't get souls from them.
I barely get the soul out of the cow with a pig.
I'm being nice by letting the pig.
Yeah.
Queen bacon.
Well, I look at it this way. It's like having like if you're really thirsty, you
Wrong
just have like a
continent.
sip of water, and that's about as good as it gets. You know, you're still wanting the more water, but you just get to sip just enough to
Just a
stave it off.
skosh.
Stave it off just a little bit.
Murder that pig.
When you say it like that, it sounds terrible.
It is.
I mean, I
It
don't
is.
care, but I'm
I'm not saying it even. I mean, it's food.
Right.
You have to think of it that way.
Miss Piggy's made of food. Yes, we're gonna.
We're not putting her to waste.
Not well. I'm gonna pick whichever pig looks like it'd be just enough for us to eat for the night.
How many pigs were there?
I think there was just one pig.
Because I didn't want to.
No, there's more than one pig.
You know,
There's-
I
We'll say
don't.
there's 5 cows, 7 pigs, and 8 chickens.
All right, we take 2 pigs,
Is that 20?
2
That's
cows,
20.
2 chickens.
I just don't want to, because depending on the size of the pig, I don't want it to
That's
go
our
to
reward.
waste. So I'll just pick one that's good enough for all of us.
Oink oink.
Booker, I do need you to keep track of how many days you are keeping the sword fed.
How many
So-
times he
so-
feeds it and how many times he doesn't feed it, you mean?
Even if you feed the sword, I need you to
Okay. I will
keep track
I will
of,
start a new.
consecutive days, I will say.
I will start a new document.
Things
and
happen
have
on
it list-
consecutive days of either disobeying the thirst or feeding.
Okay,
the sword.
Because we went.
Are you killing the pig?
Yes, because
All right.
that's what we want for food for dinner tonight.
So you look at the pig as your thirst begins to find you.
And he goes,
You grab onto your sword, and as you do pull it out of its sheath, you see this darkness come off of it. The sword moving back and forth like waves. And you remove the head from the pig.
All right.
The blood, as
Not
it
what I
does splash,
expected.
is washed away by the river that seems to be living on your sword.
Okay, just so I have this in order. So I did about 1 week, and then had to kill the cow.
You just need to keep track of what streak you're on at the
Okay.
moment. You don't have to do past.
Okay, so first.
so you're at 2
one-
right now.
Yes. It can be just as simple as feeding or thirsty
Okay, so 2 consecutive days. Okay.
of feeding the sword.
I can't
So,
say.
what are you guys doing down here?
Would somebody like to build a fire for me?
Cooking the pig.
Vivian,
Waking these people up.
What?
would you like to build a fire?
Of course.
So you do kind
I
of
do
gather
that.
the folks around you and get them kind of into more of a comfortable recovery-like position. They do seem like they're going to definitely need some rest.
If any of them need some healing, I can give some of
The
that.
ones with injuries from falling probably do.
So, how many people need healed?
So there's about 20 people in total. I'd say about half of them fell off the wall. So I'm going to roll this d10 to see how many of them got injuries. 3 of them
Nice.
have broken limbs.
Well, I will heal up 3 of them.
Okay.
One of them gets some real nice. Whoever got it the worst, get some good healing. But
Fire.
So as you do start a fire and tend to the weak, get them ready to possibly be feeling okay in the morn. The storm does eventually fade. You don't hear the
Thunder.
thunder and the vibrations anymore. What?
Nothing. I'm just having fun.
AC/DC over here.
What are you guys doing? Are you taking a little napsy?
Yeah, I think
Does yeah, going to sleep.
Sleepies.
So you do sleep. And as you do wake up, nobody else is really awake.
Long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
I am now going to prepare spells.
Okay, we will actually go to break here.
Nice.
I keep on forgetting to do breaks.
Anything before we go?
PotatoPlaceGaming.com. There you can see our scheduled events. You can get to our shop. You can get to our actual life page. See you in a bit.
The Jewel Isles, a realm steeped in ancient magic and political intrigue, witnessed epochs of turmoil and transformation. In the primordial era, Leviathans and Titans shaped the world's foundations before giving rise to giants, who brought order to the chaotic seas. As civilizations flourished, the Dragonborn emerged, revered for their draconic lineage. However, their prosperity led to envy and conflict. William Cordoba's rise saw the extinction of the Dragonborn under the Cordobas, marking an era of ruthless rule and suppression. After Cordoba's fall, Lambert Leon usurped power through cunning, heralding an era obsessed with dragons and dominance. Lambert's decree for a diamond dragonborn bride sparked intrigue and suspicion, culminating in a marriage of his firstborn son and the diamond dragonborn. Amidst political machinations and whispers of ancient powers, the Jewel Isles stood on the brink of unrest. The quest for the Diamond Throne, fueled by bloodshed and manipulation, continued to shape the fate of the Isles, where alliances were forged and broken in the relentless pursuit of power and legacy. In the distant past, a vast and turbulent sea dominated by ancient leviathans and titans stretched endlessly. These majestic beings, embodiments of primal forces, shaped the world's foundations. From their essence emerged the giants' wise and powerful creatures, guided by prophecies and visions. With their magic and courage, the giants transformed the chaotic sea into islands and mountains, bringing order and stability. They became revered as the architects of a new world where life flourished amidst the echoes of primordial creation. As the giants began to settle into their new domains, conflicts inevitably arose among them and their primordial progenitors. The once unified effort to shape the world splintered into factions vying for dominance over the newly formed lands and seas. What started as disagreements escalated into full-scale war, where titanic battles raged across continents created and destroyed in the throes of their conflict. The war was devastating for both sides. Lands trembled and mountains crumbled under the fury of primordial and giant clashes. Cities and civilizations rose only to be swept away by the tide of battle. Countless lives were lost on both sides as primordials and giants alike fell in the struggle for supremacy. Facing imminent extinction, the giants turned to desperate measures. In their darkest hour, they sought the aid of the dragons' ancient powerful beings born of fire and magic. The dragons, once revered as majestic guardians of the world, reluctantly agreed to join the fray. Their fiery breath and formidable strength turned the tide of battle for a time, pushing back the relentless onslaught of the primordials. However, the cost was high. Many dragons perished in the brutal conflict, their lives sacrificed in the service of the giants' cause. As the war dragged on, the dragons began to question the righteousness of their alliance, the cruelty and ruthlessness of some giants towards both primordial and dragon alike soured the dragons' loyalty. In their anguish and desperation, the dragons turned to their own creators, the elder dragons, ancient beings from realms beyond mortal understanding. These elder dragons, embodiments of cosmic balance and justice, answered the call of their creations. With thunderous roars that shook the heavens and wings that blotted out the sun, the elder dragons descended upon the war-torn lands. The arrival of the elder dragons was cataclysmic. Their wrath was swift and unforgiving, laying waste to both giants and primordials without distinction. In their wake, cities burned, mountains crumbled, and seas boiled. The centuries-old conflict came to an abrupt and brutal end, as the elder dragons reshaped the world once more, restoring a fragile balance to the ravaged lands. When the dust settled, there were no more giants, no more primordials, and only a handful of dragons remained. The once mighty civilizations built by giants lay in ruins, their legacy lost to the annals of history. The world, scarred and forever changed by the folly of war, now bore witness to the power and wrath of those who had shaped its destiny since time immemorial. After they ended the War of the Creators, the elder dragons laid down their bodies to form the very islands the Jewel Isles are formed of. From their bodies and the surviving dragons came dragonkin to settle the newfound lands. After the elder dragons ended the cataclysmic war, they merged with the land, forming the foundation of the Jewel Isles. From the surviving dragons came diverse dragonkin, settling these new lands. Guided by ancient wisdom, they built cities and monuments honouring their ancestors' sacrifice. The dragonkin flourished, forging alliances with creatures of the Isles, cultivating a realm of magic and peace. Dragonheart Grove, where elder dragon spirits resided, became a sacred sanctuary. Amidst the tranquility, life thrived in harmony with echoes of ancient conflict and the enduring legacy of their creators. For over 2,000 years, the dragonkin reigned over the 7 kingdoms of the Jewel Isles. After settling the lands, they welcomed men, dwarfs, elves, and other creatures from distant realms into their fold. This era was marked by relative peace, where the dragon gods held sway over divine magic, though the deities of other races also found their place, albeit subordinate. Historians hold varied opinions, yet they unanimously regard it as a golden age for Dragonborn. The ruling dynasty, known as the Draconis, favoured those with draconic lineage, bestowing lands, titles and wealth upon them. Details of this epoch remain shrouded, as much of its written history was obliterated by William Cordoba in his campaign to bring an end to this era. William Cordoba, driven by a fervent desire to eradicate dragons and their kin, led a revolution that shook the Jewel Isles to its core. The Dragonborn, favoured during the Age of the Drakes, became targets of Cordoba's wrath. Backed by a coalition spanning nearly all non-draconic inhabitants of the realm, Cordoba waged a relentless campaign to purge every creature with dragon blood coursing through their veins. The war was brutal and unrelenting, spanning 5 long years of devastation and upheaval. Cordoba's forces swept across the 7 kingdoms, laying waste to cities and villages alike in their zealous pursuit. Dragonkin, who had once flourished under the benevolent rule of the Draconis, now faced annihilation at the hands of Cordoba's armies. King William Cordoba, propelled by his ambition and the support of the populace, seized control of the Jewel Isles through sheer force of arms. With the fall of the dragonborn nobility and the eradication of their allies, Cordoba ushered in a new era marked by his dominion. The once peaceful realms of the Jewel Isles were forever scarred by the horrors of this conflict. The memory of the age of the Drakes and its dragonborn rulers faded into whispered tales and scattered ruins, while Cordoba's ascension cast a long shadow over the land. William Cordoba's rule over the Seven Kingdoms endured for a century, marked by strict authoritarianism and the suppression of dragon worship. His death from old age passed the throne to his eldest son Henry, who continued his father's iron-fisted governance for another century. During Henry's reign, the realm faced internal strife. Raithran's rebellion weakened the unity of the Seven Kingdoms, providing an opportunity for Henry's ambitious viceroy to seize power. The usurpation marked the end of Henry's rule and the beginning of a turbulent era under the new regime. Under Cordoba's legacy, the Diamond Games emerged as a brutal spectacle where kingdoms competed in bloody gladiatorial combat for the entertainment of the king. This vicious display of power served to distract and subdue the populace, reinforcing the authority of the throne through fear and spectacle. Cordoba's disdain for the dragon gods persisted throughout his lineage's rule. He deemed dragon worship an abomination and enforced strict penalties for its practitioners. Those who refused to abandon their faith faced severe punishment. First-time offenders lost their eyes, and second-time offenders lost their heads, reinforcing the harsh consequences of defying Cordoba's decrees. As generations passed, the memory of the Age of the Drakes and the once prosperous Dragonborn faded into distant legend. The Jewel Isles bore witness to a new age of oppression and bloodshed under the Cordoba dynasty, where power was maintained through brutality and the subjugation of dissent. After the Second Sunder, a cataclysmic event that shattered the spectral continent, the Jewel Isles were thrown into turmoil once more. Raithran's rebellion, stemming from the Emerald Grove, sought to challenge the oppressive rule of House Duas over the Sapphire Shores. The rebellion culminated in the complete destruction of the Grove, leaving behind no trace of the once proud island realm. The annihilation of the Emerald Grove was swift and merciless, wiping out its inhabitants and erasing its existence from the realm. The reasons and methods behind its destruction remained shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that intrigued and baffled scholars and officials alike. In response to the devastation, King Henry's court issued a proclamation. Anyone who could provide credible information uncovering the truth behind the Grove's destruction would be granted the prestigious title of Lord or Lady of Hargrave. Additionally, they would be rewarded with control over the lucrative Sapphire Mine, a symbol of wealth and power within the Jewel Isles. The promise of such riches and status spurred adventurers, scholars, and opportunists to scour ancient texts, delve into forgotten ruins, and interview survivors of the rebellion. Each sought to piece together the puzzle of what befell the Emerald Grove and why. The competition for the title of Lord or Lady of Hargrave intensified as rumours and theories circulated, fueling intrigue and ambition across the fractured kingdoms. Meanwhile, amidst the upheaval and uncertainty, the Jewel Isles trembled on the brink of further instability. The legacy of William Cordoba's harsh rule loomed large, casting a shadow over the land even as new contenders vied for power and influence. With the Jewel Isles plunged into chaos following Raithran's rebellion and the obliteration of House Duas, the stability of King Henry Cordoba's reign faltered. Sensing an opportunity amid the turmoil, Lambert Leon, the ambitious viceroy, plotted his ascension to the throne through cunning and deceit. Under the guise of loyalty, Lamberg orchestrated a series of calculated maneuvers that swiftly eroded King Cordoba's authority. Through subtle manipulation and strategic alliances, Lambert sowed seeds of doubt and dissent among Henry's loyalists. Before King Cordoba could react, Lambert had secured the backing of key nobles, military commanders, and influential figures across the Seven Kingdoms. In a swift and unexpected turn of events, Lambert Leon's forces surrounded Henry Cordoba, capturing him without bloodshed. The once mighty king, now isolated and betrayed, faced the grim reality of his downfall. Lambert, praised for his astute political manoeuvring and the minimal loss of life during the coup, proclaimed himself the new ruler of the Jewel Isles. The aftermath of Henry Cordoba's ousting ushered in a period of minor skirmishes and clashes between factions loyal to House Leon and remnants of House Cordoba. The lingering tensions from the sudden upheaval simmered across the realms for 3 tumultuous years, as supporters of the old regime and the new establishment vied for dominance. Lambert Leon's rise to power was heralded as a triumph of diplomacy over brute force, contrasting sharply with the ruthless legacy of William Cordoba. His calculated approach to governance aimed to restore stability and prosperity to the Jewel Isles, while his predecessor's actions had left a stain of extinction upon the realm's history. As Lambert consolidated his rule, he faced the daunting task of rebuilding fractured alliances and reconciling a populace scarred by years of conflict and uncertainty. The shadows of past atrocities and betrayals lingered, casting a pall over the once glorious Jewel Isles, now navigating a new era under the banner of House Leon. House Leon's obsession with dragons became a defining trait of their rule over the Jewel Isles. Lambert Leon, having ascended to power through cunning and diplomatic finesse, firmly believed that dragons were the pinnacle of power and wisdom. He sought to revive the legacy of the extinct diamond dragonborns, mythical beings revered for their majestic lineage and potent draconic heritage. Despite exhaustive efforts to locate a diamond dragonborn suitor among the dwindling remnants of dragon kin, none had been found since their tragic demise at the hands of the Cordobas centuries ago. Nevertheless, Lambert decreed that the first in the Leon bloodline who remained unmarried would be wedded to a diamond dragonborn should one ever be discovered. This decree became a symbol of House Leon's determination to reclaim the lost glory of dragons within the Jewel Isles. Meanwhile, remnants of House Cordoba's reign lingered in the form of the 9 gods, deities imposed upon the region by the former rulers. These gods remained paramount in the religious and cultural practices of the Isles, though Lambert Leon allowed some degree of tolerance toward worship of the ancient dragon gods that predated Cordoba's regime. However, tolerance came with conditions.
Welcome back as the Chains of Perdition and company wake up at the bottom of this grotto. What are you guys doing?
Oh,
Okay, Rusniki.
are we ready? Are we ready to move to swim?
Yeah.
I don't think we really have a choice, my dear.
It's that or we're stuck here.
That any of the other people wake up.
How many people can be affected by the water breathing?
10.
I think it's 10.
Is that true?
I believe so. He's messing around with the bag.
Okay. Well, and there's 5 cows.
Do you really want to know about the cows?
I don't
Guys,
think
if we don't get the cows out, that's not good.
we're not going to be able
Yeah.
to get the bloody cows out.
10 willing creatures.
How? Who's going to push
Fully.
and lift a bloody cow to the surface
They
of the
can
water?
help.
I can't lift a bloody cow.
Not with that attitude.
They got down here somehow.
Not by their own, Perdition. The goddamn bloodiest sticks that was what took them down.
Well, I'm just glad we didn't have to fight it because it probably would have been hard. So
Yeah, that fight could have gone a lot different if you didn't
Well,
do what you did.
who has the weakest
Constitution.
constitution? Okay.
it's plus
Remember
0.
that going up is a lot different than going down.
Plus 0.
I'm going to cast water breathing on... Well, I'm going to try to cast water breathing on the cows.
Those are just the other random things out of my mouth.
Fuck, how are these cows going to attack and do this? Maybe they'll want to walk. Maybe the cows can swim, right?
Yeah, cows are actually pretty good swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they know they're smart enough to know I need to go up to get out of the water.
We just got to get them down under that first deal.
Yes.
We just got to kind of ride them down, get them under there.
Yeah, ride them cows.
Why don't we just
Why
take
not?
the cows
Just
and
gonna
push
have
them
to
somewhere
coax-
else?
I think I'm thinking too much about cow dynamics here. So
You
let's
really
just...
are
You
hinging
I'm
didn't
gonna
on
even
the
have
cast-
a portable hole. You could just do the whole shovel the cows in there and fold it back up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cast water breathing on you.
Thank you.
You.
Yay. Thank you.
Us weak ones.
2. And you said there were 5 cows, 5 pigs, right?
5 cows, 7 pigs, now 6.
Well, yeah. 6
Each
pigs. So that's 1.
And
God bless
19
the
people
chickens.
and Cersei.
I'm really
in a pear
less concerned about the chicken.
And the Cersei
I
and the
don't know,
pear
it's
tree.
like-
Completely not even worried about the people at all.
They have egg, well, they can swim. They have eggs in
Doesn't
here.
somebody
They're
have
not
a
awake.
bag?
Yeah.
Why are they awake?
There's a few
They're
eggs.
not awake.
No, the people are waking up. They're just not making any noise. They seem like really bad hangover.
Yeah, they're fine.
Also, they don't. have
Cersei
mouths.
also has a plus
They're not-
0 to Constitution.
They're not saying how they feel.
Just so you know.
Cersei seems to be a little bit traumatized,
Okay, I will also
but also brooding.
try to cast water breathing on her. So that leaves 7 more for animals.
So, do you need to roll for the spell scroll?
I do.
Alright.
You gotta get a 13 or above. What's your modifier?
Plus 4.
Okay, so you have to roll a 9
I have
or above.
a, I have the advantage. You said I have to roll a what now?
I think a 9 or above. Right?
Yeah, well, I didn't do it. So,
Well, that one's gone.
yeah.
So, as you do pull out the scroll and you begin to decipher it, the thought of getting all these people to safety, the pressure. Also, just the trauma of being like, what the hell was this big tree monster that said they used my brother?
Yeah.
And as that does happen, as your eyes do kind of look, they do kind of begin to blur a little bit, and droplets of water do begin to kind of hit this scroll of paper now, and it just becomes unintelligible, and you are unable to get the
Well-
spell off as it
Well, it's supposed to consume
Does-
the spell still, so
it does.
Yeah.
The scroll is now a blank,
Well-
wet piece of paper.
Well,
there's not much I can do now.
As you
other
guys see Sammy get done, and you're like, fuck yeah, we can breathe water now.
No, we don't know that, right?
Then I'm afraid the spell
You see
failed.
him look at his spell, and then
So are we good?
Nope.
what
What
Well-
I can do
is it?
is, and I will cast air bubble on
A cow.
a couple cows.
Of course.
Well,
So
I
2
would-
cows have air bubbles.
Can I?
God.
Can I just
The rest of us will have to swim.
just see if there's some easier way? Maybe there's some secret entrance. Can I look around to see if there's some hidden? Just to
make an investigation check, sure.
yeah, just to make our lives a wee bit easier. This is probably going to go horribly wrong. Does anybody else want to help me look for?
I'll help you look.
Sure, you can both.
What is your what are we
And I
rolling? What
also
is the actual
suggest-
roll?
Investigation is a -1, so
Would you like to help me instead? Mine's a
yes,
+4.
I would like to do that.
Can
I also
Plus 4.
suggest we try to take the pigs through all the animals.
I'm so
Try
tired
to
of
take
the livestock. Can we
Maybe
can we
they
just
won't drown.
hope for the best on the livestock? I'm tired of it.
We're not going to be able to.
I mean,
Well, that didn't
kind
do
of
very
important.
good.
kind of important that we have the livestock.
There we go.
That's a
That's
lot
better. Okay, so that is a 17. I don't remember what I'm looking for, but
Another way out of here.
Secret passage.
Secret
tunnel.
Well,
is there another way out of here? Perhaps
how far up did we
with a
swim?
17. Why are you looking
Do
at me?
not find.
I haven't found a thing.
No,
There's like some wee little caverns, but they
Yes.
don't really go to
like
anywhere.
something like the size of
You
like a
know.
lizard or something might be able
Yes,
to get up there.
just small fissures in this chasm.
We'll just have to.
If you had some more people like a wild sheep, perhaps that would work.
Well, but so what if the mouse boy gets out?
Could just leave you all here.
You could.
Well, we're just gonna have
But
to.
I know
swim.
you'll make sure the cows come with you.
We'll just. Do you realize how important they are?
They are very important, but
Well,
I'm
the
a
bloody
bit more
problem is-
concerned about the
You
community.
realize we have to sail for 30 days without food if we
Yes,
don't get these
that's
cows
listen,
up there.
darling. That's if we make it at all, and all these people
You
were trying to
swam
help.
down here. We can swim out. It's much easier to go up than it is to go down.
I think I this may come as a shock to you, Sammy, but I am more concerned about the human beings getting up because they are quite weak.
Well, they'll have to.
They
figure
also
it
don't
out.
have mouths, and they're not used to swimming with that sort of setup, and it might jar them a bit.
That
They
may
might
be the case.
suck
but,
in all that. They might suck in all that through their nose, and then they won't be able to spit it back out. So,
Unfortunately, they don't have much of a choice.
you know,
Neither do
Sammy,
I.
I don't know what conversation you had with that tree, but it's really changed you. Probably for the better in the long
It's
run.
unfortunate, but there really is no choice but to try and survive, and most humans can do that. If they don't want to die, they'll swim. If they want to die, that's on them.
But the cows,
I
you
can't
need to
rhyme.
make sure that they get to the tippy toppy.
The cows are for us. If we don't have those, we're not making it 30 days.
Well, we're
on
not
water.
getting
No.
the bloody cows up. We're not.
We are going to try.
You know how bloody hard it is to force a cow to go into the
we
water.
are going
The
to
cows
try.
want to live, though, so they will instinctually go towards.
Yes, but they're going to sit there. They're not going to dive down. We'd have
We
to
are
push it
going
to
to
dive down
push
and make
them.
it go under.
That is correct.
I'm not going to do anything because I have a
We're
hard
not
enough
going to be
time
able to
getting up
push
to the top. So Locke and I are going to do our best just to survive on our own. I leave the cows to the two of you.
Let's just make our way to. We'll just make our way
Can we
to the
just
surface, and then we'll assess what we need to do. Maybe some.
God, I hope at least one of these cows make
maybe
it,
we'll
or
find something
Sammy's
else up
going to
on
be
the surface
despondent.
that we can get us.
Well, two of them
Everything
right
out.
now can breathe underwater.
And let's go.
How can they breathe underwater?
I cast
He
air
cast
bubble
air
on
bu-
them.
He didn't cast air bubble on me and Locke. He cast it on two cows. I want to make note of that. Locke, how do you feel about that?
I can make it.
All right, Vivian. Let's just make our way to the surface and.
I
Okay.
start
Assess-
escorting these two cows.
Just
to-
because we're having this conversation, yes, cows are strong swimmers and can
Yes.
navigate in deep water.
That's fine.
That's
but we
what
need to
I've
get-
been saying.
But that's fine. But we need
Booker?
to force the cow to get into the water and go
So,
under the water and then go
Booker,
back
being
up.
a farmer, would know that.
Yeah.
You also know that it is tough to get a stubborn cow to do what you
Also,
want.
the cow doesn't have a mouth,
If
so it's probably a
somebody
bit
were
terrified.
to be good with animals, maybe make an animal handling check,
I
that
have
would
+0 in that.
help.
I am going to escort the cows to the
Bet
edge of
your
the
nephew.
water and urge them to get on in.
I can't help with any of this, so I'm
Along
just
with
going
the
to go
cows,
to
they
the
don't have air
water,
bubbles.
and I'm
If they
going
don't
to
live,
take
they
some
don't
of
live.
these lovely people
What
and
am I
say
gonna
it's
do?
going to be all right.
Fighting.
Human beings,
I'll help Sammy with the
mouthless
animal
people,
handling.
children.
I'm not
It's-
worried about the cows. We just need to get up to the top and assess the situation.
No, help with the cows, please. Help with the cows, and we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, Jesus, bloody hell!
I already said I was helping with the cows.
You shouldn't help with the cows. You're going to have to help yourself.
We only need to get the cows through the little bend, and then we can come back, get air, and then make the full swim.
I would like to walk around and encourage the people, if it's all right. Can I do that? Can I help? Can I go around and make sure? How are you feeling? I know you can't speak to me, but it's going to be all right. This is very scary. Like, legitimately, I do want to do that because this is a lot of people, probably some of them children, and they're probably terrified because they don't have mouths and they just woke up underwater in a volcano. And somebody should probably say, like, it's going to be all right.
Are ranger spells, or those things that they learn, can they
I guess
prepare
I'm
them
not.
in the morning?
No.
They are not prepared. They're
All right.
Spontaneous casters.
I was looking at Selena's spell list. I was like, she could do speak with animals, but she doesn't have a mouth. So
I
Oh,
speak with
actually-
animals too, but I didn't prepare it.
Is that also that spells vocal?
Can I
isn't it?
go, like,
Yeah, do you have to speak?
legitimately?
Yeah, well,
But I do
what I
have
mean is
animal
it-
handling.
Can I go make sure the people are
There's also
okay?
vocal
You-
spells that
and-
she's not going to be able to do.
you can make a charisma check,
Okay.
a persuasion check.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, I know what I
persuasion
can
would
do.
probably be that.
Like, I legitimately don't want them to be. I want them to be as unafraid as one would be in this
What
horrible
persuasion
situation.
is that appropriate?
Well, it's +6, so I'd say so.
A faint
Okay.
odor, like I can do a smell. That should help with the cows.
That's not bad. That's a 16.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you do get the
I'm just,
people
you
a
know-
little bit snapped out of their
Days.
days, and yeah.
So,
I'm just. Look, I know it's very frightening right now, but once we get out of the water, at least we'll be in the sun.
I will help Sammy with the stupid
There still
cows.
is a hint of fear amongst everybody,
course.
but
Only our lifeline for the next 30 days, yeah.
I just didn't want them to think that all we cared about was the cows.
Well, this is going to be a bully
So you
challenge
see-
and a half. Let me
something we
roll
need to
animal
remind
handling.
Selena next time
Well,
she's
hold on. I
here.
need to. I
She
have
can
something
still
I
add
do to
one
make
more
animal
spell to her
handling
list.
oh, really? She only has 2?
She
Or
has
3?
3. She can do. One of them is because of the Gloomstalker,
Yeah.
but she has 2 of 3 known spells right now.
Okay.
Are any of them verbal?
All of her spells are verbal.
I was going to say 100 verbal.
So you guys see Vivian and Cersei both jump in the water, and you see the majority of the people jump in there after them and begin to swim.
I will, with Druidcraft, create the smell of fresh grass above the water.
Oh God, I hate you. I just hate
How
everything
far of a
about
range
this.
is that?
Huh? What?
Oh, like
It's a
above the-
30-foot Druidcraft thing.
I
It just
just-
creates a sensory effect, and I
So-
can create the smell of fresh grass.
Vivian, I need you to make a survival check as you and Cersei are both the ones
Boy,
leading
wouldn't that
this.
be lovely if I had an air bubble?
I rolled for Cersei.
Good, I rolled so great. This is going to be wonderful. I rolled a 4.
So you get underneath the water.
And I can't
It-
swim.
You can't swim.
No, I can swim. I just apparently can't.
Yeah, you begin to kind of like flounder again.
And I don't have anybody to help
Cersei-
me because they're helping cows.
Cersei is there.
Cersei grabs your wrist
Is she
and
doing?
pulls you.
Is she doing okay?
Yes,
swimming well?
she
Good.
has a pretty good
She's a
constitution.
ranger.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, but being a athletic-ish rangers person, she, although statistically does not do any better than you, is
She's better at survival
yes,
than I am.
she's a
Yeah.
better swimmer than you are. She'll run out of air at the same pace that you do. Okay, so she is cutting through the water just fine, and she does come back to grab you and yanks you. And that does give you the momentum to go. You look around you, and there are 19 other people. So we're going to see how they're doing.
You're noisy.
The majority of them are swimming strong. A few of them do begin to...
Unfortunately, I can't help them.
slow down, do you do anything to help the ones that are slow
I would
down?
like to, but I can't even get myself up. I
Would
don't.
Vivian stop to go help these people?
Probably not if she's struggling.
You
She's
are
only
being
drowned
struggling.
once in her life. She would not like to do it again.
So you and Cersei do lead these group of people, and as you do emerge,
Yeah, I don't think, like, realistically I could. It's very sad, but you gave bubbles to
you
cows.
see 12 of the people emerge right along with you at the top. You see, over the next minute,
I mean, once I
6
take a
more.
breath, can I look down and see if there's anybody?
You see 6 more emerge, and they're counting the heads, and there's one less than you went
Okay,
down with.
I'm going to dip down and see if there's anybody that I could help, but...
So you are at the top,
Mm-hmm.
so you would have to swim all the way back down to where you... Do you do that? As
Can I
you do
tell-
just kind of like poke into the water, you don't see anybody.
Nope.
Because if you go back down, you'll have to avoid all the
that's what I'm
magma,
saying, is
lava.
If I were anybody else, yes, but I know that I can't even get if I know that I can't even get myself barely up there without help, how am I going to swim back down and help somebody?
So as the
It's probably like a little child or
18
something.
out of the
Don't feel bad.
19 people do surface and kind of lay along the atoll. We'll cut to you guys, who are leading the livestock.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you bully rope me into this?
So I will allow you guys to make animal handling checks.
With my fresh grass?
You can do it with advantage since you did that.
Both of us advantage or just him?
Sure.
Good, because I got 1.
Natural 20 plus 4.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus 2.
So all of the animals do get into the water. There's a few stubborn cows, but you know the exact places to push on them. They do seem to just trust you guys and follow
I'm
you.
a little less worried about the chickens, because I can't do much about chickens.
The
I don't know
chickens
about
do
chickens
follow
as
you.
If they're swimmers, if they can make it, they make it.
The chickens do follow you with your animal handling. They do kind of seem to understand you, and their little talons do kind of like latch into your.
Oh, that's fine.
Like
If they want to hold on and
cloth.
swim with me, that's fine.
So as you guys do begin to swim, go ahead and make Constitution saving throws to see if you're able to hold the breath. Dealing with the animals here, you're going to have to concentrate, and it's a little bit more taxing.
Mod 20.
Not 20.
Straight, yeah, that's a 6.
Saving throw.
Saving throw, yeah. I rolled a 4. My con is plus 2.
16.
So you do kind of go down, and once you can get the animals through this narrow passage, they can probably surface on their own.
Yeah.
Booker, you kind of are the first one there, and you kind of like wave everybody on, and you count. You get all of the animals along with you, same as the last one that goes up, and you see all these chickens kind of like latched onto them.
Do I see anyone who didn't make it?
That was what I was
up
gonna
to
ask.
the surface?
You guys can make perception checks.
That's 15.
Are they making any noise? I'm just kidding. 11.
11. You don't see anything.
That's going to be a 16.
You don't see anything either. As quickness is urgent. The time is of the essence here.
Mhm.
You don't really have too much time. The only person that does is Booker, who's waiting behind to make sure everybody gets through. And as the last person, being Sammy, does get through, you do look up, and at the very top, you do see a lifeless body.
I
At the
will
top of
swim
the
up
water?
to grab the body.
Okay. So as you do, you're going to have to make an athletics check to see if you're able to swim with this limp body.
So what was it? Acrobatics?
Athletics.
Athletics, sorry. That's a 9. I rolled poorly.
It does take you some time to get the momentum. As you do get the body kind of down, you are running out of air. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm running out of D20s are rolling good. Let's try
Me
this
too,
one.
bud.
It's a 8.
You are about to drown, and it's either you or the body.
I'm dropping the body.
Okay. So as you do drop it, you're able to get out into the open, and then you just shoot straight to the top. Your vision blurs. Your extremities begin to tingle as they are deprived of oxygen. You feel yourself almost pass out, and as this bright light does hit you, you are now above the water. As you look on and you see the majority of everybody, minus one individual, plus all the livestock.
I tried
Aboard or on land.
I tried to grab the one last person, but I couldn't make it.
I'll go back out for them.
I think I did.
Yeah, it's been close to like 5 minutes.
I'll still go back out for them. I
Okay.
don't want a dead body floating around in their water.
It wants the
I think
it's
that's the
ocean
least of their
water.
concerns.
Yeah, but it's in the
right
middle.
now.
It's not going to leave. It's just going to be in the middle of their little ring forever.
Right, but they also don't have
No.
mouths,
Until it
and they
starts to
also
stink
have
and
some
get
other
picked at by
problems.
birds, and then
Okay,
you
so
just
you're
have
going back
You
down?
do whatever you
Well, yes,
All right, so let's do this all over again.
yeah.
So you need to make a, as you do begin to go down, make a athletics check as you're swimming.
I'll probably get close to the rocks this time. That is a 7.
7. So you are really struggling to get down. You're tired. How long can you hold your breath?
3 minutes.
So it'll probably take you all those 3 minutes to get close to the bottom to see where this body is that Booker left there.
Oh, okay, I thought the body was on the surface because bodies
No,
float to water.
So like in this like tunnel that you guys
He
went
got
through.
caught in the
he
tunnel.
was in-
Oh, never mind. I'm not going down there. Okay. So, nope. So I get up to the surface, I guess. What are the people doing?
resting.
Has anyone from? Is it still raining?
No, it's,
Has anyone from inside of their little villages, I guess, came out
No,
to see what's going on?
Does
No.
the sky look clearer here?
the sky does look clear.
I think we just
Make a
get out of
perception
here.
check.
Mod 20.
Off in the distance, you see some storm clouds. Like maybe there might be a storm later in the day.
I say we get out of here. We'll just take our 2 cows, 2
But yeah,
pigs,
when you
2
surfaced,
chickens, and we leave.
you did not. There's like nobody's making any noise, so the people inside would have no reason to come out.
oh, well. Well, Marge, there's not much you can do if we take the animals. Take a couple of animals.
Over the next few minutes, you do see a few of the citizens that you helped save of the atoll begin to kind of like walk towards the like houses and shacks. You see the very few civilians. You see them slowly kind of come out, and they're very silent greetings. There's still an air of everybody trying to be quiet here, and also a lot of them don't have mouths. But you do see a few reunions. You do see the cows, kind of shake themselves off, and all of the chickens do kind of fall into a line. But there seems to be, people having first bit of hope that they've had in a while, first bit of realizing that they're not going to die in a while. Everybody's still silent, though. Nobody's making noise.
I would pull out my flute.
But they all kind of are, like, around the buildings now.
And I will start to play I will play the song that that I remember. This song that my mother would have hummed, whatever brief memory I have of her, being this might be the only one. But I will play that song on my flute as we are leaving the village.
And as you begin to play that, you do see a few people come up to you and try to, like,
I was going to
hush
say, now we're
your
just traumatizing you
flute.
further.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they do try to, like, stop you from playing it.
It's
I will say,
You see them all begin to kind of, like...
you're fine. No, you are fine. The creature is gone.
Make a charisma check.
It's fine. Non-natural 20.
Okay.
the pasta.
All
See
of
one of them
these-
right in the ground. How? Question mark.
It was trapped by a greater power, essentially. We released it. And then
On the
it
world.
had us. It wanted to die, so I killed it.
As that all happens, there does kind of seem to be like a collective sigh of relief. Maybe like a quarter of the population here still has mouths. The majority of them do not. You do hear a little bit of a rumbling and soft voices.
But I will start to play my flute again.
The atoll is now free to speak, free to make noise. The storm has broken for the moment. The air is still heavy with a damp silence, but the waves are now making noises hitting the rocks. Birds are now making noises in the sky. The rescued villagers do kind of stumble through their shattered docks and houses of the shipwreck atoll, their eyes wide and hollow. They move like shadows, gaunt, exhausted, many of them still voiceless. Their joy is still muted, but there is joy there.
If I am ever able to remove this curse from you, those of you who cannot speak, one day I hope I can come back and remedy that.
You do see emerging from the crowd a familiar, bent over, slender, tattered, robed man. You see the town crier. It's brass bell, cracked, hangs useless around his neck. His eyes do begin to brim with tears, and he does raise his hands in a thankful way to you guys. He does this.
Unfortunately, I do believe that we weren't able to save everyone. Someone was lost in the cavern below and didn't make it up. Draw a picture. Everyone's.
Well, I don't have any.
I'll
paper.
attempt to draw a picture of the.
I hand him a piece of paper.
Do you have any dry pieces of paper?
I imagine I do on my ship.
Do you go get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So as he does kind of thank you guys till you see Locke slip away. Small place, maybe takes you a few minutes to bring back a piece of paper and you see him and he probably wouldn't do sign language for thank you, but thanks you. He writes, "You've given us back our people, though broken and silent. We thank you. But what good is a life where you cannot speak? Whisper, laugh, cry. I beg you, do not abandon us. Stay with us. Help us lift this wretched silence."
I don't
And he
think
passes
you...
it back to you. You see him.
You read it out to us all?
Do I know of any way I can help them with that? Because I don't.
No.
I just write back. We will return with help. One day.
We're taking your cows by.
Yep, peace.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I
We're
don't
taking
think...
2 cows. They
I don't-
still got 3. And they still have
Chickens.
4 pigs.
That went down. They had 6.
No, that's 6.
They had 7, I thought. And he
Yeah.
killed 1, and then we took 2.
Oh, you're taking 2.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I forgot that
We're
part.
taking the pig tax.
And we're taking 2 chickens. They can keep
It's
the
fine.
rooster, if there was one.
I'm not really worried about them not wanting to be our
You'll see
allies.
kind of a bit of fear in his eyes. He'll write, "If you leave us, the atoll will wither and die. We have nothing left but your mercy."
I don't
Why
think you
would it
want me
wither
around.
They don't have anything here. I mean, they have a limited amount.
Well,
How many people are in this village?
Are they willing
60,
to work?
60,
Are they will-
70.
How big is my ship?
I can take
Not
some
big
with
enough
us.
for that.
Okay.
What if we just took the ones that don't have mouths?
That's like 3/4 of them, so still not big enough.
Okay.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't think there's nothing
I'll
that
just,
we can
can't
do.
fix your ailment at this time. What is it that you need from us before we leave?
He writes, "The God's mercy."
Well, perhaps it was the gods that led us to this atoll to relieve you of the monster which was plaguing you. That's a start.
I will pray for you. Then.
I'm still
He
really
does
waiting
give
for
you
the
a
gods
very
to see.
disappointed smile and nod, and he will retire.
Vivian, in your head, you hear Nate's voice. You could always see if they would follow your lady.
What
And
was that word you just said?
Lady,
Lately,
in exchange for the removal of their curse.
A soul for a mouth.
I certainly could.
I think they're better off without a mouth.
Okay, mister, I'm going to bother cows instead of people.
Did you make it out alive?
I did, but somebody didn't.
Well,
children,
that's somebody
Children,
in exchange for
I
how
will-
long? Hey, do not
I
interrupt
will,
me.
I will turn this. I will turn this shit around. You go back down into the water.
Oh, you said
If
shit,
I
not
am
ship.
forced to be with you, then you are forced to be with me.
That's very true.
Right, and you're both going to have to learn to get along.
I think we get along. I think we're just trying to determine what our moral compass is. I'm not quite sure what mine is.
I think yours is about as confused as mine.
The fact of the matter is, if that man lives, and then what? We lose one cow. That cow can keep several people alive here longer.
Well, the
I
thing
think
is
it's a
that
fair
I'm.
exchange. It sucks. It does suck.
The thing is I know that I'm not going to be able to stay here. We're going to have to leave regardless.
Do I get the impression, and the reason I'm asking this, is that if I were to offer these people a means, would my lady even care that she... I mean, that's more souls I know that she has beholden to her, but I don't... There's more she wants from me, and it's really not souls at this time. It's killing demons.
You know that the devils of all nature are weakened greatly by the 9 hells being overrun. So
I just feel like that'd be more...
they are not accepting any customers.
Yeah, that's what I sort of think.
That's why it was just between
I
Vivian
know.
and Nate.
That's why I'm asking. And so I will just relay that I don't think that
You do, however, know, and you just know how learning from your parents, you know how to kind of mold the common folk and how they think. They always need a great leader to follow.
Well, that's why I was thinking.
They always need to look for somebody who provides them hope.
I know. I was going to tell them that all is not lost. We don't have the means to help you now.
If they don't get any help from the king, maybe they'll get help from
that was sort of the message I wanted to leave, but we were sort of mired in livestock and sorry we can't help you now. But I was going to give them a rather more gentle send-off, if possible. Can I do that, or did he scare the one away?
Huh?
The gentleman we were talking to.
He's not in front of you anymore.
That was the question.
That's what I'm asking.
You do notice that Cersei is not with you. You look around and see her aboard the ship, and you see her and a few other people, and they seem to be loading these, like, sacks.
Could I go to...
Looks like there's maybe, like, 3 or 4, like, bushels or sacks that
Right.
Cersei is moving on to the ship.
Is that what we paid for earlier, or we asked for?
You don't know.
Stock up.
You don't know. The rations that you guys got earlier, you would have had those on your person.
Yeah.
I go look in the sacks. What's in the sacks?
Yeah, so you go up there. First thing you notice is Cersei's on the up in the crow's nest on the ship, just brooding. In the sacks, you do open them up, and it looks to be like dried fish, hardy roots, preserved seaweed, stuff of that nature. Probably enough food to get you guys by like maybe 2 weeks.
All right, we'll leave 1 cow and 1 pig.
Now, I would like to...
We're still going to need a cow, at least probably a couple
Who
cows.
do I get the sense is like the equivalent... There's not really a leader here, but we can pass the message along. Maybe the lady that's in the bar, because she has a mouth.
Yeah, but she can't read or write.
Well, but she can talk to people and pass along my message of perceived hope.
Probably, if you're looking for anybody that would do that and be connected,
Yes.
It would probably be the town crier.
Okay,
that
even
gets
though he
all
doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he's very fluent. And
Okay, I'll
you
go
know
talk to
that,
him.
like, how town criers are, they're usually the ones that are, like, the ones that receive, like,
Right.
the
Okay,
ravens
I'll go
from,
talk to him.
you
because
know, like any message that were sent, like, by bird.
I'll go talk to him.
He does turn to you.
You know, the
Look at
god...
disappointment in his eyes. He looks at you.
I know. I wish that we could stay and solve all of the horrible problems you have. Inability to speak, the lack of resources. We don't really have the resources to give, but it was a time when I was a woman of great resources. And I intend to be that woman again very soon.
And you see him scribble out, he writes, "Who are you?" Question mark.
Have you heard of House Villeneuve?
Yes.
What would you say if I told you that the entire house had not fallen?
He writes, that is what the rumors say. That is what the message that the ravens carry.
Yes, well, you can tell your ravens they're full of bullocks because I, Vivian, remain very much alive. And I intend... What are you raising your hand for?
Do I see this happening?
Would you have gone with her, or would you have stayed with
I-
Sammy on the ship?
No, I probably wasn't on the ship.
And yeah.
I'm going to expend another use of my psionic die and link the three of us together.
And I do not...
Being the third one, the...
Crier.
Yeah.
I do not intend to go quietly into the night.
Are you still saying this out loud?
Yes.
Or...
She probably doesn't know I
Yes.
did that yet.
And you see him, and he begins to kind of think, and as he's writing, you hear his voice now in your head.
Might be a little easier this way.
He says, if that is true, this is treason by letting you leave.
You're right. But I'm also trusting you as someone who I helped to allow me to do so, knowing that I will not forget you, as the king clearly has.
Not everybody will agree with this. He begins to kind of write out again.
Oh, he's not talking ahead. Well, he doesn't know.
Okay, so he's writing, and you know how, like, when you're writing
Yeah,
in real life,
you're
you're thinking
thinking
of
it.
it.
I've got it.
He
I've got
doesn't
it.
know that he...
Right, that's fine. That's fine.
'Cause you're
I'm
still
gonna
just
trust him. Yes,
talking
I'm
to
going
him.
to talk to him because I don't want to jar him any more than he's probably already jarred.
He will say, there are people here who will not agree with this. Those that, even though you saved them, would sell you out in a heartbeat to the king.
And what sort of man are you?
One that cares about my people.
Well, I will leave it up to you to decide.
Please, if you won't stay, then carry word for us. Let the lords and ladies of the Jewel Isles, of which you are in favor, know of our curse. Don't let us fade into silence again.
You will be one of the first things I speak of when we reach Summerfield. And I know, in telling him that, it is a risk, but I am putting my trust in him. So that is a pointed piece of information.
Okay. You will write thank you. And then him not knowing that you can hear everything that he's kind of like saying in his mind, he's like, kind of a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
I think
I'm kidding.
I'm the only one who cared about the people in the volcano.
No, there are no
No,
senses of him.
No, I understand. I understand his bereavement. If it's any consolation, I know what despondency feels like more than most. And I know what it's like to be forgotten, but I intend, hopefully, for no one to be forgotten again.
He will see you guys to your ship. Are you doing anything before you head out into open waters?
Anything to
I
say over there, Locke?
Nope.
I go check on Circe.
I
She
guess
is up in
we'll-
the crow's nest and not talking.
Well, obviously, but you said she was brooding, so
Not responding to you by talking or any hints that or body language that she wants to be talked to.
Sammy, did you make a list of everything that we got?
We got some dried fish and rations, extra ones that they have placed in our ship. Booker has addressed that he would like us to take 2 cows. I think we should leave one of the pigs. So we'll take
We
one
need to
pig,
murder.
2 cows, and 2 chickens.
I will. I know she doesn't want to talk to me, but I will say.
If you want to save any of this for when Selena's actually here, you can.
Okay.
I would probably recommend doing that
Okay.
instead of role playing it to
That's
me.
fine. I can do that.
As soon as I get a lay of the
Because I'm just going to go.
as soon as I get a lay of the items that we got, I'll start getting ready to sail off.
As you guys are loading up, you do see the town crier kind of wave. Are you still psionically linked with him? You hear him in his head just being like, paper, paper, paper. You see him rushing around. He's like, I have to ask them what they are, who they are, what they're called.
The chains of perdition he'll hear in his head.
He just kind of like looks up and sees you looking at him,
Magic, my dear.
and he gives you a little nod.
I give him a little salute.
You see the mouthless ship Stormwreck Atoll kind of see you off. Not everybody's happy to see you leave.
Well,
I don't blame them, but I'm sure they would have reacted to anybody that way.
Well,
We
That's
can't
bad.
save them
It's-
all
well,
yet.
the
Out
thing
of the
is,
frying pan
it's
into the fire.
it's much better if I'm not there.
But you know what? If we go back and help them, we'll have kept a promise.
You know, it's almost like we have a magical ally that could do stuff with curses. That you have a walkie-talkie to talk to.
I wish it were that simple. But
Yeah. You do remember trying to get them to do stuff for Booker's curse, and they were unable to,
See how
let
well
alone,
that turned out.
let alone an entire island of...
Booker's curse is a little different.
not really. It's theirs is quite powerful too.
So,
Truth is, Locke, do we really want them beholden to that as well?
Just saying it's an avenue of an ally that could help us.
as you leave the Stormwreck Atoll, towards your next destination, another month away, your last stop before you can then head to Summerfield, this part of the geography gets really, really, like, I don't want to say, I guess rocky is the right word. Rough seas ahead.
Also, I think that he knew a little bit about it, as that was the place that was marked when we got here.
Ooh, what?
Because the knife was in that area, right? When we got on the ship on the map.
Yeah, he marked that area for you. Like,
Yeah.
That was like he probably didn't know what was going on.
I don't.
there.
I'm reading too much into it then.
Yeah, no, he probably had no idea.
Okay. I was just reading too
Yeah.
much into it.
With everything that's happening in the kingdom now, a tiny little stop in the middle of the sea
you know what? We could
probably.
probably contact. We can send our message over there to them to let them know that that island is cursed and they need assistance.
That was what I said.
Yeah.
And
You do
so many
know-
words I didn't quite understand. I guess.
Flock, you've
Oh, I
never
thought you meant-
sailed this far south. The next stop is called the Elder Spine, ruled by Lord Talivar, the master of the causeway. And basically how this works, he kind of controls this isthmus of land that is like, think of it like as the Panama Canal, where it's like the only safe passage through this area.
Who
The
controls
other,
it? Sorry.
Lord Talivar. Next session, we will elaborate on that more.
I just wanted to make sure I had it written down.
But as you do sail off, we're going to end the session there, and we'll pick it up next time.
Thanks again to everybody who joined in and joined us on this adventure. As always, we're playing for Extra Life. Give back, game on, play games, heal kids. Donation link down below, or you can go to potatoplacegaming.com. There you can get to our scheduled events, you can get to our latest streams, you can get to our archive, you can get to our Extra Life page, you can get to our shop. There's some Chains of Perdition merch there, like the nice little character portraits that are behind Harrison with the Chains of Perdition logo. There we go, buddy. That's there with the Chains of Perdition logo. You can get some t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats with the Chains of Perdition logo on it. Thank you, Andreas of Fantastical Filaments. He does a lot of the miniatures that we use in this campaign. Thank you, Julian at Astralgrave. He's the one who did our Potato Place gaming logo, as well as our Chains of Perdition character portraits. Coming up next week, Tuesday, we got some Nikki at Night action.
Instead of Johnny on the job.
Depends how they're feeling. Wednesday.
A bit of a spot last week that
Wednesday, John's gonna play something.
I'm thinking something on Super Nintendo since I finally fully fixed my Super Nintendo. So
John's gonna play a Super Nintendo. Coming up the Saturday and Sunday, September 5th and 6th.
6th and 7th.
6th and 7th. I don't know my dates. Potato Place Gaming is going to be at KC Retro. Saturday at noon, we're going to be hosting a Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament. Mm-hmm. Sunday at noon, we're going to be hosting a Mario Kart Double Dash tournament. Mm-hmm. Also, while we're there, we're going to have some open gaming, some free play stuff. I'm going to have my Magic Gumball machine, $1 donation to Extra Life. You can get a free dice. But potentially, with that, you get some extra cool stuff. So come out, KC Retro. Is it just kcretro.com for the website?
It's on Facebook, too, if you search KC Retro.
I want a website, motherfucker.
Well, hold on. It does have a website. Let me pull up Facebook. Actually, it'd be quicker to do it on my phone. I apologize. Just keep talking, and I will I'll pull it up here.
KansasCityRetro.com.
Okay.
KansasCityRetro.com. There you can look at what's going on. You can get tickets. It is actually free for children 10 and under. So that's nice. It's going to be at Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri. So hopefully see you guys there. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription each and every month. If you use it on us, that's great because that helps us do cool things like go to KC Retro and hold these tournaments and get cool stuff for the Gumball machine. I guess we will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye-bye.